for Hope to a birthday party. So, but there, I just
Do
started.
you ever get the distinct feeling you might have too many fucking parties and birthday parties in your life?
Do you ever get the distinct feeling that the people in my personal life don't respect my schedule?
Yes.
Do you ever get the hinting feeling that the people in your family, there's too many of them?
Yeah, yeah, you're not wrong.
I could never do
There's
the
your
extended
sign
family
about
thing.
what kind of family you have.
I could never
When
do
you
the
have
regular...
20 fucking cousins.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I would consider my family relatively, like, for most people, relatively large size, and I only have, fucking... Dear Lord, my brain just leaked out of my goddamn... I forgot numbers. I have 5 cousins, and, Jen, Elaine, Cheryl... Yeah, 4 aunts, technically 5, but I've never met the 5th.
See, the problem is that on my dad's side of the family, I can count everybody from that side of the family on less than 2 hands. On my mom's side of the family, just for cousins, I've got Dalton, Dylan, Bob, Mary, Joe, fucking Whelan. Like, it
Oh,
just
I
goes
technically have 2 more
on.
cousins on the other side, but
Like
that
I
one...
said, Willie.
I know. Yes, it's about 20 too
But
many.
Willie, I'm sorry to tell you, but stupid mates faster than smart.
I know. Kind of makes you wonder about the
I think
IQ
I got
level of
14
rabbits.
on one side.
So does religious, I can tell you that right now, because my one still actually religious cousin is the one who has 4 kids. And also had one of those classic Catholic marriages where his kid was born less than 9 months after his wedding.
Religion. I would love to see my family step into a church. I'd watch the church go up in flames.
Oh, I've stated I can't believe I've never burst into flames while walking into a church.
I just feel uncomfortable
yeah.
getting close to one.
No, I'd say my family, aside from my bit, who was already very not religious, but the rest of my family has become less. Jordan still is, and
I'm almost ready. I'm just cleaning my sink.
Yeah, no.
I wonder if we could join on Gamer.
He has an open spot because it says there are 2 people, but then only 1 person.
But
can join.
yes, hello, Stephanie.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I know.
What the?
But yes, the reason why I'm streaming on a Thursday, Stephanie, is because I am being a designated driver for the wife on Saturday again. So that means Mass Effect will be tomorrow night.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, we are streaming. Oh, shit.
We can't drink.
Yeah, he didn't actually say anything when he started.
No, but Digital did make a point.
What?
Yeah, sure. About the missing content thing.
Yes.
Second. That's why you got so skittish you didn't get first?
I'm a little sad I didn't get first.
Oh no, party, whatever.
I'm gonna play him at his own game. You know what that tells me, Tony? You haven't hit that bell notification.
Sorry, what?
God damn it.
Like, subscribe.
I already liked and subscribed.
The power feels good. I'm gonna enjoy it because it's gonna be gone in 5 seconds.
And remember, get those super chats in.
Yeah.
They literally can't yet, yeah.
Yeah. No.
He doesn't have enough subs or watch hours.
Yeah, because
yeah,
here,
boost
watch
those
this
subs.
sick burn. Because
Actually-
you don't have enough subscribers.
Actually, I do have more than enough watch hours. It's purely the subscribers.
Yeah, don't you need like 100 or 250 or something?
No, it's not
Or is
500.
it 1,000? Oh, it's 500?
It used to be 1,000, but they dropped it to 500.
Oh, okay.
Quick, Tony, throw Willie a 1 cent super chat. Just throw it at his head if you can find
Quick
the penny.
Digital, me and you. We need an algorithm. We gotta make like 500 dummy accounts.
I think you'll have a harder time.
You
finding the
realize
penny.
they'll purge them, right? YouTube actually knows how to purge fake accounts. Oh, sure, they'll let them comment all day because bots are a thing, but they purge the subs. And that's actually something you can see if you watch on things like Social Blade or the like.
Yep, there it
fake
is.
accounts
And the
are
power's gone.
purged.
What do you think? Change your style?
I'm ready, Tony.
I was waiting for it. Oh, hello,
I'm
fighter.
actually excited to see if he beats this section.
Oh.
What do you mean beat? Jesus,
You know what's
I-
funny? After all this time digital, I still
you
can't
have
play
little
that game.
faith.
Have you tried recently?
Yes.
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
he was
Tried yesterday.
on
I
yesterday. Yeah.
haven't installed it recently, but that's because it's 130 gigs and I haven't found enough space on the hard drives that it would go on to play it.
Yeah. Maybe I should just uninstall Reset just for once, but that's dead end really.
I need to purge some stuff on my hard drives if I'm ever going to install it, because I don't want to stick that on a non-SSD.
No, Tony.
Yeah, this is definitely a game you definitely want to faster hard drive.
No.
Yeah, so I'd need to do some cleaning, and I don't want to do that right now. So
Oh, there we go. It is on the wrong speaker.
Yeah, let's see.
I wonder how he's gonna do with the one-on-one duel.
I bet I can guess what fighting styles he'll end the game with without saying them for spoiler reasons, but I'm pretty sure I know exactly what he's going to end up using.
I hope he understands which combat weapons was from which.
No. I still have to wonder if there's a mod out there to let you use them all at once so you aren't stuck in those wonderful moments where you fucking, it's like, this enemy's built for this one combat style. Pray to God you psychically predicted that and had it equipped before you ran into it. Because that is, like, legitimately, aside from the bugginess in the PC release, most people's biggest complaint about Survivor. There probably is, though. If I remember quite correctly, Survivor saw a bigger
place
modding
must have been
scene than
abandoned
Fallen Order did. And
forgotten.
yeah.
I guess C didn't forget. All these years later, and she never gave up on her mission.
Oh, look!
We can't let her down.
If I look at the Jedi Survivor Nexus, would you guess what one of the top mods is?
Combat style.
Yeah, lightsaber stances. You can use all of them.
Ah!
Oh, I thought it gives a giant rack to that that one character.
I mean, there's plenty
Oh,
of
what
those,
the
although
fuck?
amusingly, one of the most recent mods, and it must have been updated because I could have sworn this was an old mod. It's sexy troopers. It's all the stormtroopers either naked or in speedos.
Already.
That's
Well, they're
awesome.
referencing the Lego
Free.
fucking beach troopers.
Yeah,
thing.
the beach vacation.
Yeah. There's other stuff. I mean, there's Enterprise from Azur Lane, I see.
Oh, shortcut. Nice.
Okay, that's an interesting one, especially with the fact that I believe you need mods. No, actually, no, I believe they did add that to the second game, but there's one that lets you change your lightsaber crystal per stance, so your colors can be whatever you want them to be.
Oh, that's cool.
Well,
Yeah, no, there's a lot of interesting ones.
The big bird.
But yes, I know for a fact, even beyond that semi-meme trooper ones. Oh yeah, no, there's lots of sexy women mods for both games. Oh my god. The funniest one I found is there was a mod for the first game that was replaced the intro, all of the videos that showed off when you were looking at abilities, all the load
Oh, you're a
screens,
dick, bird.
everything with fucking porn vids. They were Star Wars related porn vids, but they were porn vids.
Nonetheless.
I was just like, how horny do you have to be?
Oh, don't.
You have to
You
be
should
very
know better than
lovely.
anybody. Don't question that on the
Very
internet.
lovely.
I know. I just feel like dude, I'm a horny bastard and I ain't that horny.
Hey, you know what they say? There's always a bigger
Told you.
fish.
Something around here has a big appetite.
Ah, what the fuck?
All right.
I'm surprised
Scared
on
the
the most
shit out of
endorsed mods. Well, there are some obvious ones. There's the female Cal swap. There's a bunch of Cal outfits. There's a Vader one, a Jarn one. I am surprised though. Nude Cal, like male nude Cal, is actually higher than any of the horny female mods, which is very rare. Very.
But people are saying,
We have 1 day, 11 hours.
oh dear.
See, I tried this
I
one.
don't know if you're gonna make it.
Windows Harbor.
So I actually don't have your stream open. Have you gotten any of the stances yet, other than the starting ones?
Can I scrap some serious machines on Braca?
No.
No, I don't
Yeah.
believe so.
No.
No, he has to do this mission and a little bit more, then he'll get the next stance.
Fair. No, I just couldn't remember where the fuck he was, but
So Tony, what difficulty? Because right now it's just the two of us, unless Fred's joining.
Fred's
Where's
probably
that?
not awake enough to join. He
I-
opened the game for like 5 minutes and then gave
Let's
up.
start with 3, good sir.
All right.
Ooh, Switch.
I would say
Legends.
4, but I feel like I'm not ready for that yet.
Huh. Somebody made a Darth Nihilus outfit.
I've seen this
Oh, there's a
Awesome.
lot
It's
of
pretty
outfits
decent
there.
looking. I know, but that one they had to like actually fully remake because there are no modern high quality Darth Nihiluses.
There.
Oh, there's
Evacuate
Darth
colonists,
Malgus.
or do you want to destroy Hive?
I wonder if there's a Darth Malik around here somewhere.
Let's go destroy harvesters. Haven't done that one.
Oh, what-
There's a performance fix mod to try and fix the stuttering.
That's what I get.
I like that
Well, then
guy
maybe you
asking
should
the
go
real
look into
questions.
Yeah, I need to download the mod.
Like, why are not all these stars,
Fucking
like,
bird.
these ships not firing on the limited ships?
A cow
Right.
tattoo mod.
Don't ask questions.
Look at that easy opening right there. Unless
You
they have
know-
like
you- you
independent
know-
little
you know
shields.
You know, that thought you just said right now sounds awfully not democratic.
Oh shit! I gotta purge my thoughts. Send me to the chamber.
Yeah, into the tubes with you!
God damn it.
That sounds very breathing.
So we're Tony.
No way
Start
we're
here.
crossing that.
Work our way
You know
around.
what? How about just right here?
Just right into the middle of it, like
Right
right
in the thick of it. Just
into the thick of it.
madness.
Yeah,
Or,
he
yeah,
likes
or
it thick.
here, and work our way around. I would say here.
You're the captain. You choose.
I'll go here.
Look,
Outside,
look at me.
Despite
Look at me.
me outranking you, you're the captain.
Now just throw him off the bridge, why don't you?
Tony's gonna try to.
Here, let me get my push stick.
Hmm. I feel like I'm missing something.
Oh.
We're going in.
Ray feeds into that
Very-
central tower. Maybe that's where we'll find answers.
I don't know. I got nothing. My brain is tired, man. I
Yes,
can't even
clearly.
make. I can't even make smart ass comments.
Clearly! Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, that's a thing I should fucking yeet out of. Jesus.
Ah, not what I wanted to do.
Alright, where the fuck is that game? Because, Jesus, that is taking up way too much of my space for a game that I don't even currently have installed!
For what?
Men of War Assault Squad is stealing an ungodly amount of my fucking,
Oh.
shit. I'm just gonna have to manually delete it because I don't want to try and fucking unsub those.
I got facial
Just
hair
fuck
stuck
off
in my
folder.
finger again.
Oh, oh.
Stop doing that!
Can't help it.
Nope, that was a comment.
Somehow his shit keeps fucking like
Ow!
being sharp enough and flaky enough that it stabs him in the finger and stays, and I just feel like
myself.
I just get ingrown ones and it pisses me off.
Nope, no ingrowns.
no, I've
It's
never had
just
one go
thick.
ingrown.
That's always on the same side, on like both sides of my neck. It pisses me off. I have to use like
Yeah,
cream all the
nice.
fucking time.
I just shave and keep it down so I don't have to worry about it.
Yep, it's on the record now. It's Willie Stream. It's on
Yep.
the record.
Okay. I mean, mine's the same as Tony's, only except right now I'm have it shaved, so
I need to shave, but currently my skin's being all fucking irritable, so I don't want to shave at the moment for fear of fucking catching something, because of all my skin just decided to explode into various bits of fucking regret. So I'm just like, nah, I'm not gonna deal with that right now.
Yeah, honestly, I
else
need to
is
go buy
too?
myself a single blade razor. That probably helped with it.
So Tony, there's nothing really much other than this harvester, so...
We got that thing behind, got a spawn point behind us.
Is it?
Yeah. The big old red circle.
Well, we can take it.
that's a
Yeah, it's right here. You might as well.
sense
You got heavy
echo.
armor.
Do I have every armor?
Armaments.
Oh, I can just napalm them.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a lot of them. I'll let you deal with it.
for democracy.
Oh, I waste this right.
Oh, that's a big monster. Hurry up, digital.
All right, well that's
Oh, the
40
blobs.
gigs of fucking saved space after that.
Welcome to the
bullshit.
blobs,
Jesus
Tony.
Christ.
I'm guessing it was a lot of the mods for Men of War.
Yeah, no, it was all mods at Men of War. I just deleted all of them because I had multiple duplicates of the fucking ASV shit, and I'm just like, if I
Yeah,
ever
just
reinstall
sort of-
it, I will deal with that then.
Just saw a prompt where to go.
Got it.
Oh, it was just
Places?
a drop down prompt. Okay. Who needs that when you can just fall?
All the critters around the array are pretty riled up. Could be the dust in the air.
I had a fun time yesterday running this by myself, Tony.
Oh, really?
I just squeaked out a freaking run, pelican run.
Damn.
Like, I did my last stim, then I died, and then at literally 1 second remaining, I managed to land, and then I just got into the
No,
pelican.
no, back.
This'll come in.
Explosion man right here. Demo man.
It's called crowd clearing. It's not a war crime. They're terrorists.
Oh, you're giving them sweet, sweet relief.
Sweet, sweet, sweet victory. Kill him, please.
This
Or
door's not
locked from the
budging.
other side.
That sounds about right.
Am I taking this, or are you keeping it?
No, I'm dropping
That could be
something.
trouble.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
delivering
hello.
the
Or
package.
maybe it could lend us a hand.
You didn't test out the package multiple times.
Quality control.
Ah! Ow! It helped if I press the right button.
I should be in sales.
What?
Could you?
What do you mean I should? I think I'd be a great salesman.
You're not heartless enough.
Yeah, you got a point. I'll probably get fired for giving people this.
No. Good Balma.
Oh my
Hello,
god.
Strider.
Feel bad.
I still have 8 gigabytes of mods for Total War Warhammer 2 hanging out in my
Ow!
fucking Steam folder.
Goddamn.
I used a lot of mods, and some of them were pretty big.
Alright, digital. I'm sorry. How the hell did you get out here?
We walk.
It's easier to understand when you
out of
realize
element
the
here.
big mods were all the fucking unit packs I was using, so...
Look at those.
Oh.
I think I cleared a path for you.
You did more just than clear path.
What do you need?
There's a box that was very, very vibrating.
That sounds interesting. Yeah, there's a big old glowy light over there. What does that mean?
That is a jammer.
So do we need to kill that?
No.
Well, if you want to get more stuff, I think you can.
Yes,
Yeah,
we do. Let's do it.
I believe you cannot grenade launcher it to death anymore, though, if I remember quite correctly. That's the one thing they
Ooh,
made
it's
it
already
into
in
the grenade
effect.
launchering.
We're not even that close. This one's a pretty far radius.
Well, it's a good thing I have heavy ordnance.
You are a heavy weapons guy.
I was
Wait
waiting
a
for it.
second. Is that thing gonna follow us around? That thing's huge. No, no, it just.
Shit, what the fuck are the quotes from Meet the
Oh
Heavy?
no, it's coming back for another strike.
The fuck was
Dude,
Meet
what
the
the
Heavy
hell?
was Meet
I'm
the
doomed.
Heavy.
Tony, I'm doomed.
Oh, God, that was good.
What the hell did you do, man?
I had a stratagem and it hit me and put a freaking thing on me.
Okay.
Careful, BD.
Why did you do that, Tony?
Oh,
Because
yeah. Whoops.
but as I was saying, was Meet the Heavy use more bullet, if I remember correctly, or is that fucking gods? It's been so long since I watched Meet the Heavy.
If the Order had reacted faster, we'd still have a Republic.
And I don't, literally, Willie's the only person in here I don't expect to know Meet the Heavy.
Yes.
Isn't that TF2?
Yes,
But they will always be
it's part of the Meet the
against
Team
us.
shorts, which are a classic of like early 2000s to 2010s. Meet the spy, meet
Honestly,
the medic,
yeah.
meet the heavy, meet the engineer,
The only one, well, I don't even
Meet the
think it's
sniper.
one of Meet the
meet the pyro.
Team. It's just a skit that somebody made, but it was that guy who put a bucket on the table, and he's like, and here's a bucket, and inside that is another bucket, and it just keeps going like that for like 10 minutes.
Tony, I think you're just having a bad time.
So something else,
Why?
but yeah.
Are you
That
dead?
thing's just gonna keep on coming around.
Yeah, no, we need to
Strafing
shoot
runs.
it.
Well, I'm getting a my rocket now.
This isn't the time to fight.
Okay, go. Yeah, we need the SAM site to hit that.
Light controls.
Now this is more my
Oh.
speed.
Probably
Uh-oh.
Far away.
steer away from the rock wall.
No.
Hey, look, there's a vehicle here. We could drive it. For liberty. For
Free
freedom.
Sweet Liberty. What the hell happened to my freaking? Oh, there it is.
Stuff, stuff and
My
things.
stuffs.
Oh my god, really? Ugh, of course that would be one of those fucking... Ugh.
Ow.
Oh, hello. Don't mind me.
Do you mind him?
They literally destroyed their own seal pack, but
Ah.
yeah, you might want to call me in again.
Oh, that
Don't run in there. They're doing a strafing run.
Okay. How do you disable this thing?
You have to destroy the power cells. You pick up my samples?
Yeah. Ow! I'm on fire. Now I'm dead. Oh. That's my first death. Yeah.
Shoot at me.
Oh, you dead too?
Yep. You know what, Tony?
This entire structure is the array.
That's where. Oh, this is from cooldown. Oh wait, freaking overseers, fucking pissing me off. Ow.
What?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, there's a little bit of around.
Only one way to find out.
Yay!
My backpack, found my grenade launcher.
Oh shit.
I found this. Reloading.
That's how you get through there.
Looks old. So you might want to take a look at this.
Oh boy. Blobs. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Tony. But it has to be done.
What?
Their data
Get in.
Get me in. Get in. Go, drive. Go
Roxy.
that way. Back up.
Okay.
Did you
Oh,
know?
well,
Don't go that way.
Both problem.
There was a bombardment coming in.
Oh.
You didn't
That's not
see
good.
the giant napalm barrage coming in?
Oh, dude, you should have let him drive.
I don't need beacon say napalm. I just go by feel.
Okay, let me hop in the back so I can shoot
You know,
this thing if it
pedal
comes
to the
straight.
metal.
There it is. It's back.
Uh-oh. Please leave me alone, Big Bird.
That did the trick.
No.
Let's move.
Suffer.
That bastard.
You hit him?
Yep.
This camera zoom is so fucking zoomed in. I don't know.
How long they were stuck in this stuff. Looks like that weird matter around here can take on various forms.
For here.
Let's hope that tower at the top of the array has some answers.
Ow. Sorry, I didn't know how to brake works. We're in these weird freedom units. Kilometers an hour. What the
I'm
hell?
not sure, Stephanie. All I know is they're not pleasant.
You're not gonna get
I think
through
it's supposed to
that,
be some sort of dust or something.
I'd have to look to remember what you're referring to.
The Kobo dust. Stephanie said it looks like fleas.
Oh. Fair.
That's the only thing I remember hearing about it so far in the game. Grease made it sound like it was some sort of dust.
Okay, well I'm getting my shield generator first.
Oh, it
And my
sounds
commando.
entirely right.
Oh, hello. That's a strider.
He's aiming a beam of destruction.
Ah.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Oh wait, I got a solution.
Do you?
500
Oh
kilogram?
shit! Run!
Yeah.
I hit the roof of something and bounced back at me. Got him!
My shield saved me.
What did we
No,
learn?
he's still alive! Yeah, he's still alive!
They're having a time.
Liberté.
That's all he's learned.
He just flicked my shot.
What difficulty
Yes,
are you
he did.
guys playing on?
Don't ask.
Okay.
I think that answers your question for you.
We're having difficulty on a difficulty we shouldn't be having difficulty on.
Oh, that's why don't ask. Okay. Thank you, Digital.
Alright,
Oh,
let's
hello.
go.
I would say get out of the way. And I don't have the
Ooh,
audience.
bitch,
the
get out
audience
the
to deal
way.
with
So, you want to kill the thing or just...
that. How hard is the other thing to kill?
I don't know. Get the spot.
It's back.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. Zombies!
I need stims. I'm gonna call in a resupply. I need stims.
Help me! Help me!
No.
I'm so scared.
Shame.
Their faces looking at me menacingly.
I died.
My one source has.
Wait, how was I eliminated by myself?
Im- Impressive.
Shot at you. I don't know.
Familiar tech. Same mechanisms powered Z's chamber. We're getting close.
Is there another ball somewhere? Ooh, must be. Just gotta steal this one. Let's hope I don't fuck this up. Yay!
Not ask there.
Yeah, it was, but I got it.
Again. We're not the only ones interested in the array.
Run, Tony.
What? Why?
Don't ask.
Okay.
Searched all over the array, buddy.
I go
This is
by
our
feel.
last stop. If the Tantalor is real, it has to be here. And if not, maybe Z does have a screw loose. I need to clear my mind.
Ah, okay. Oh, and that one's 2 points. Okay.
Did we get that spot point?
Oh, you want to move?
That seal looks familiar.
Why?
This must be worse than
My rocket launcher's too slow for this thing.
The key to Tantalor was sealed away
You'll have to hit it, Tony.
for centuries now.
Well. Pick them.
That did it. Sounds like the array is powering up. Time for some answers.
Yeah, see, I'm just wasting rockets.
It's fine. Literally, when he's facing us and heading towards us, that's when you unload. Like right now, when he's gonna be right there. Now, how's your chance?
It's worth a try. I did kill it though.
Continue.
Proud of you, buddy.
What the hell's in that tank?
go through guys said this doesn't help these.
Where did I die?
Behind you. North.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot I
If
also
you
need to
riddle the
set an
enemy
alarm.
with enough bullets, they will die.
Welcome to
You
Tanalor.
don't say.
Ah, dude. Who's shooting me?
People.
It's beautiful.
Digital, did you shoot at me?
Was it just one shot?
Remind me not to let
Yeah,
you
you
name the
wrecked my
next
leg.
world we discover.
Huh?
Give
How did I
it
do that?
time.
Look,
You
it's
didn't
on
like
fire.
me much at first either.
Well,
Jury's
I
still
can't help
out.
if there's a zombie in front of me and then you're like a mile away. My bullets do go through and travel distance.
Like that. Now I need the
Hard to believe this paradise was hiding on just the other side of the abyss.
Come on. I want to show you
I
something.
think it's funnier that I think it's faster than size.
Renowned Jedi Knight Dagan Gera offers to be my escort on an uncharted world.
Oh, we got that on
How could I
camera.
refuse?
Without your guidance, I'd never have made it here in one piece.
Oh, careful now. Or
where
someone
are we
might
actually going
think
anyway?
you've learned humility.
We're gonna go here, hang out right where like global light is.
Oh, it's another harvester.
That was a stupid thing to try. I don't know why I tried just
behind you,
opening
Tony.
up the map.
Mm.
Force of
Why
habit, I
did you
guess.
try?
I don't know. Just felt right. But it was wrong.
Force is strong here.
You don't say.
It's just as I told you. We'll build the temple here.
Yes. My thoughts exactly.
Let's get out of here.
We're gonna skedaddle.
Simply wonderful.
Yes, it's perfect. I've seen the galaxy, Centauri. And there are many worlds that the light of the Jedi does not reach.
Willie's walking in the past.
I'm
Yep.
going to petition the High Council to train initiates here.
Wow, way to be a third
Montana.
wheel.
But it can be so challenging to access. What if something were to go wrong?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Our temple will be a
They're the best.
bastion for the
It's
Order
like I want to be included too.
here at the galactic frontier.
The Abyss blocks comm signals. We'll have to invite a member of the Jedi Council to visit in person.
Cool. Bring any reinforcements.
You can run. I'll hobble behind you.
Tanalor is pretty.
Oh.
Oh, okay, it was part of the cutscene. He just started walking on his own, and I was like, no, please tell me. No stick drift. This is my brand new controller.
Council members are not known for
I
their
have
hasty
trauma.
judgments. Especially Master Rancesis.
My duel with the Gendai didn't take this long.
You won in the end. Be patient.
Not one of my strong suits.
Well, if you're going to teach younglings, you had better learn. I have faith in you. So does the Council. Trust them to do the right thing.
Adam.
What's wrong?
Warn the others. We're under
I'm good.
attack.
Where are they coming from?
I don't know. I killed them all. Oh.
Oh, a yellow
Oh, hey there.
lightsaber.
Hang on, I got a gift for them, Tony. Might want to not stand too close.
You're not here. You're not supposed to be here.
No doing
Release me.
I love the JPEG explosions.
Yep. You know how you do it? You kill it with fire, Tony.
I don't know, but if you look at those JPEG explosions, makes you think of a nice 80s movie.
Yep. Just racking in the kills. 13, 17, 18.
Oh, there's a big boy over there. More fire digital.
I like his eye color.
Where's the shuttle that's landing?
Okay, we're out of here.
Run.
Who are you?
Oh, thank God.
I saw you. I'm Cal. Cal Kestis. And you must be Dagan Gera. Yes, I am. You are a Jedi? Yes.
Hey, look, he's got a stump.
But things have changed since you've been gone. A Sith Lord corrupted the Republic. Turned it into an empire. They destroyed the Order. They're hunting down those of us that are left. But you're here now. We can fight them together.
Why are you clean and I'm still not covered in guts?
Oh, fully clean.
Here, very sanitary version, I guess.
Yep. Sickle's leveled up. Hey, look, he's got a stump. Let's see. Is he still in this game?
Yes,
Yes, he
Playing
is.
with 3 other people.
I am back.
Could have joined us. Anyway, next one.
The Order is gone.
Also, Tony, I'm very sad.
I must return
What?
to Tanalor.
Since the update, my guy doesn't have an eye patch anymore.
What happened there?
They updated it.
How'd you
He's
end up
like
here?
everyone else. Doesn't have an eye patch anymore.
We were
Well,
invaded.
that's sad.
No, no.
I held them at bay as long as I could, but
He was the chosen one.
there were too many. The battle was horrific.
Alright, well, I'm going to use the
Still,
washroom
we
before we do the
weren't
next
beaten.
one, so I'll be right back.
Not yet. Not until the Jedi Council gave the order to abandon Tanalor and then refused to counterattack. They gave up on it. Yes. It was my discovery. My home, and they just expected me to throw it away. Dagan, wait. I refused to obey and was betrayed by the one I trusted most. No, stop!
Really?
What have you done?
I am back.
Welcome back. Of course he's evil. I took you out of that tank for nothing.
You can see Cal's social skills.
You're scared.
I wonder if
Well, he's going to get his ass kicked by a cripple. Yeah?
This is real power.
he's unbeatable.
Willie, you know, at very
Trivial. Frightened?
Less of his.
Sorry, I can't hear a damn thing. What?
Are you playing the game on normal difficulty?
I actually don't know. I do not remember.
Oh my lord.
Okay, Tony, where do you want to start? Here? Work our way around? Or here? Work our way around?
Oh, that headbutt hurt.
Or actually, no, here. Work our way around. Because we need to establish comms and then...
Yeah, I was
Wait.
thinking about
You dare stand against me?
or here.
We'll start here.
Basically, one of these sides. Pick one. Clear it.
Stop!
Okay, let's start here then.
I am not your enemy.
We're gonna start here.
We're all that's
No, no,
left.
here. Let's start here. You happy with here?
To you.
Here?
Ah, Ravis. I should have known you would honor your oath.
I'm covered in so much cancer right now.
Wait!
I guess that begs the question, how old is Ravis? Apparently,
Well, considering that's a laddie,
The key to Tanalor.
I'm guessing that's his species.
How could
No,
you entrust
no,
Tanalor
that's
to
the
someone
transport.
like him?
The transport, the clone. The
Oh,
clone transport.
okay, yeah, alright. Yeah, I recognize the transport. I didn't know that's what their name was.
well, it's LAAT/I
Oh, okay.
because that's the infantry variant.
But what was making you think of it all of a sudden?
Well, because Ravis is the leader of the
I know.
Outskirts gang, and I just don't know how long their species lives for. Because, I mean,
assume
Degengaro was
mo-
in there for a long-ass time.
Yes, but assume most Star Wars species at bare minimum live a human lifespan. There are exceptions to this, but
Yeah, fair.
yeah, I mean, there's also plenty of species that live hundreds of years. That's not particularly rare in the Star Wars universe. And then there's Yoda species.
Yeah,
I believe.
yeah.
They live,
Well, yeah, they live to be somewhere over 1,000 on average. Of the few
Tanalor was
examples we
supposed
know
to
of
bring
them.
us closer. But all
I
it
still
did
find
was
it hilarious
divide
that
our order.
during the end of the Republic there were 2 of them on the Jedi
council
Council,
may
and
give up
apparently
on you.
still nobody knows where the fuck
I
they
know
come
who
from.
you truly are, Dagan.
Does his race even have a name?
You
Nope.
yourself.
Officially speaking, it is just Yoda species.
She had such faith in him.
Yeah, fair.
She never had to see
It
him
has
fall so
never been
close.
given a name. But yeah, the other one that was on the council was Yaddle.
Was she the one that was like stuck under a rock for like 100 years till they found her?
No,
Let's see here. Gameplay. Huh. Yeah, that might do it. Let's switch that.
Decisions.
Oh
in
no,
current
he's on
canon.
the easiest.
Yeah,
game.
I remember why now, because remember Tegan did the first stream with me for a little bit,
Right.
and I was letting her play some of it.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be why. I have switched it.
Wait, what difficulty was that?
He was on the easiest.
Oh, that's why that's so easy.
Yes.
Not a bad view, huh?
Son of
buddy?
ass.
According
I went the wrong
one
fucking way.
Good job. According to one article, Yaddle was 477 when Naboo was invaded and was considered barely middle-aged by her species standards. But seeing as there are a grand total of 3 of them we know about, Yaddle, Yoda, and Grogu,
Yeah.
and that's one more than was in the original fucking Star Wars canon because it was 2. Because it was just Yaddle and Yoda. They never introduced any other members of that species. Other than, I think... Shit. Fred, KOTOR, was that one of Yoda's species, or was he another species entirely?
You
You
I thought
know
it was
who
gonna
I'm
be old.
referring
Oh no, it is. That is Yoda's species.
to. Okay, fair. I just couldn't remember, because you know exactly who I'm referring to.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Stephanie. That's
What, you
amazing.
finally read her?
Yeah, I just finally looked over her.
Good job. Quality streamer powers there.
Yeah. Gracefully act like it doesn't exist until
Yes,
something.
Grogu
yes.
is still a baby at 50 years of age.
Or slow
I always find those species with the hilariously long childhoods to be hilarious. I mean, at least, like, take one of the sci-fi equivalents. Take at least the Asari from Mass Effect. Well, they are considered to be not adults for a very long time. They aren't considered children. They're just considered adolescents for the longest time. And they're fully grown. They just aren't considered legally or societally adults yet. Because their teenage years last like a century, if I remember quite correctly, is what it is.
It's like
they're
100 to 150.
Yeah.
Looks like another shard.
Well, probably right.
No, when Liara gives her age of like what was it, like 120?
I think 120 or was it 112?
She's a hair over 100 is the simple answer. Yeah, she's barely an adult.
And Ashley goes, "Damn, I wish I looked that good at. I wish I looked that good at 100."
Yeah.
Yeah, just wait until you meet some of the matriarchs that are well over 1,000. I think the Asari counselor's in her mid hundreds. I think.
I wish you could have seen it.
All right, I have to do it, Tony.
How old is
She doesn't
Benezia?
get mentioned much in the first. Tavos is her name. I couldn't fucking remember all of a sudden because it is Tavos.
Okay.
What the?
Well, Benezia is matriarch, so she's in the later stages of her life.
Oh, Benezia is over 1,000 years.
All right,
Oh,
Tony.
okay.
That part I know of
This is
because
a
if
nice
you
one.
remember the other bit, Fred, about things and stuff with
Yeah,
Leo. Oh, that
finish
reminds
the
me.
mission.
It did occur to me. You didn't bring Liara with you when you went to fucking.
No.
Yes, I did.
Or did he? Oh, did Fred warn you about
Yeah,
that?
yeah, he
Yes.
did. I followed the instructions.
Hit the
No.
ship, Tony. Hit
No,
the ship.
wrong way.
It doesn't work.
So you
damn
got
it.
to have her called what was it, Little Wing? I believe is the nickname.
Sorry.
I actually haven't gotten to Benezia herself yet.
Ah, I thought you did say you had done.
No,
or-
remember
No,
I got
no.
close
Okay,
and I
fair.
thought I fucked it
Well-
up, so I.
Oh, good job, fair. Yeah, well, you'll get there shortly then. In the first game, she's
I think we just
106.
found her ticket out of here.
Oh,
So
okay.
she is barely an adult because they count adulthood at 100. But you know.
Oh, there's no point to gold.
Easy. We won't hurt you.
Yeah, no, when he was going to Noveria, I said to bring Liara.
Yeah. It also helps that as places go, it's. I assume he did Garrus Liara in that case.
Oh,
Ready
shit.
to ride.
Yeah.
Tally's kind of useless on there because there's only like 2 fights against the Geth, and yeah.
Yeah.
Also, she tends to die horribly to the Rachni. Not speaking from personal experience here or anything. I don't know. What you're talking about.
I did notice that. He is very
Yeah, the
fragile
exploding
around him.
Rachni do bad things to
Oh,
shotgun
Rachni
users.
workers, yeah.
Yeah, they do bad things to shotgun users.
Yep, that's why I kill them. Before they get close.
Yeah, but tell me you forget how dumb the AI is. Tally's AI is fucking suicidal there.
Yeah, because if it ever equips her shotgun, it's like
Which it will.
I need to be face first.
Yes! And then she explodes! Especially because those explosions do more shield damage.
That's what I'm going to say is that we are not having a great start again.
You don't say.
I hate that shit with a passion. Ow!
Off we go.
God
That's
damn
not
it.
moving.
Should have seen that coming.
Come on, Neko.
Good job.
So where are we off to?
Communications
There.
hub.
Oh, bygone settlement.
It does look like a chocobo.
14, right?
What?
Final Fantasy in general,
as a
but
whole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
They date back all the way back to the first game. Or was it 2? Because I'm suddenly questioning myself. I'm like, were they back in the very first game?
I think they were in the first game, but they weren't that.
Give me a moment, because I'm going to question that now, because I'm suddenly having a moment. There's statues that resemble them, but no, the first game they were in was 2. I had a feeling. I had to think of that
Yeah,
for a
I'm
second. I
pretty
was like,
sure too.
Come on.
no, because I was thinking about that. I was like, there's nowhere they could be in the first game. I was like, I can't think of a place they could be, so it has to be 2 in that case. But I mean, 2 is where almost everything famous that you know from Final Fantasy showed up. Because I mean, like 2 is where the first Dragoon comes from. Yeah, no, there's a lot of things that are unique to 2. Which is funny, because I mean, 2's not like a lot of Final Fantasies, or any of them really, because of its bizarre leveling system.
And all the XP you can get by stabbing your own character.
Yeah, but you have to do it weirder in all the re-releases, because they fixed that.
That's us normally, Stephanie.
Oh, that's not fair.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Did you just
Oh.
die?
I spawned and then the frickin' strafing run happened right on top
Yeah,
of me.
this is pretty normal,
You
Stephanie.
so.
I still find it hilarious, though. Final Fantasy II has got to be the only game in history where you can beat the final boss in a single hit by turning it into a frog.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not joking about that. For
Save yourself,
some
Tony.
reason, nothing in the game is immune to being turned into a frog. I don't know why, but it is true. It does require you to level up Frog, which is a pain in the ass, but it works.
You got it.
Oh,
fucking can we shoot that piece of shit down?
No.
I got no heavy weapon right now.
oh damn it. I probably can't reach it from there.
You better run.
A sandcrawler.
Finish the
You know
job.
what that means. Jawas can't be far off.
Finish the mission.
Ooh.
I thought 50-50 was.
I still have no idea how Jawas get sandcrawlers fucking everywhere.
It's...
It's the trick.
I'm
Yeah.
aware that
The
it's
trick of their trade.
I can't remember which company.
Well, I also
going
believe,
on
if
here?
I remember quite correctly, aren't Jawas
Sure.
not even native to Tatooine?
They are
I thought they were
because
from
they're like
somewhere else.
Tuskens.
Yeah, and no, I thought Jawas were the ones that came to Tatooine and stole it from the Tuskens, but... but no,
no,
the
they're
wiki does say they're
subspecies of-
native. Yeah, they're native to Tatooine fair
They-
already.
They're a subspecies of Tuskens because it's fucking weird.
Hey, I don't see anything about that.
Now then,
Uh,
Tony.
I see apparently they have fur.
Why am I here?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, they have fur?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're furry.
They're furry.
That's
underneath
awesome.
that.
Now I'm just imagining
With teeth.
an Ewok that has gone to the dark side.
I don't think
In
they're...
Mandalorian, you do see a bit of their hands.
Oh.
Yeah, but I
Because,
don't believe even
I-
in Legends we ever
Shit,
saw
you're
their
right. I
faces.
forgot about that.
You piece of shit.
Yeah.
Also, the mechanic goes and talks about dating a Jawa.
What?
I forgot
He
about
does.
that. I entirely forgot about that.
Ow.
There they are.
I finished the job digital.
Oh yeah, there's
yeah,
the Jawas.
so yeah, they have not been reconfirmed to look exactly like that, but in Legends they were called rodent-like. I love that I love that the Legends page has to point out that only through the studies of corpses and skeletal remains they discovered that Jawas appeared to be gaunt rodent-like creatures. Which I'd be like, so no one's ever seen a Jawa without their hood?
Nobody's ever pinned
And
one
then
down and tore it
okay,
open.
so what you were on about, and it's a Legends thing, so it's no longer
okay.
canon. Some research suggested that Jawas and Tusken Raiders, two native species of Tatooine, evolved from the same extinct species, the Kumaga, while other research suggests they evolved from humans. Furthermore, there is research suggesting that Jawas evolved from rodents. So there's no actual answer to how they evolved, even in Legends, just theories.
Oh, there we go. Shortcut.
I just do remember seeing something where it's like,
There was
yeah,
a book that says they evolved from the Kumaga, yeah, but...
Two of them now? It's getting out of hand, Tony.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
will see
apparently
something
one of the
back.
stories is, yeah, way back when, in like 25,000 BBY, there were caught a glass Tatooine, turning it from a jungle to a desert, and then they evolved into the Gorfas, who would become the Tusken Raiders and the short Jawas. But, yeah.
Where are they?
There are other things that say otherwise, and no one actually knows. No one actually knows.
Whoa, I got like.
Wait, how did you die?
Bombing. I got hit by two interlopers.
I don't think this is going too well, Tony.
No.
Apparently, one person describes Jawas as smelling vaguely like a pile of wet rats.
Seems about right.
These buildings
Also,
are
apparently
ancient.
the robes they wear
Older than
their
anything else we've
entire
seen.
lives.
Oh.
I'm not surprised, considering Tuskens don't show their flesh, aside from the few moments after they're born.
I thought you could see their body. It was just their
Nope.
mask they covered.
No,
But either
their
way,
bodies are covered.
fair. But yes, when Jawas began to walk, they were given moisture-regulated and insulated robes that they would wear their whole lives. Their robes were originally hemmed to the armpit. As they mature, the hem is lowered to cover their height. Which also occurs to me, we actually have never seen a baby Jawa.
Nor do I want to.
Well, it would give us the answer to what the fuck they look like, but I do believe Jawas actually really protect their children a lot. They don't let people know where they raised them.
I believe so. It's the same. It's true for Tuskens as well, for the most
Well,
part.
Tuskens just keep their villages in general secret, and if you show up at them, they fucking murder you.
Be gone,
The
peasant.
hell?
Oh, no, that is just how Jawas do.
Let's go.
Or, sorry, Tusken Raiders do, but yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, no. Which is really funny with the whole thing in Episode 3. with
I know.
How Anakin knows where the Tusken
You mean
village
two?
Wait,
Yeah,
I was gonna
Tony.
say, yeah,
Yeah,
no, that
Tony.
was Attack of the Clones.
Oh, you're right. That is Attack of the Clones, right? Because that's why he's so fucked up during 3, right? I just totally forgot when the fuck that is. I also still find it funny. It was a problem in both Legends and the current canon, and they tried to deal with it in different ways, and neither makes any sense. So, as people pointed out, it's kind of fucked up that that
Look at me roll.
as far as they know, up until Anakin goes back to Tatooine, Shmi was just left a slave.
Stim,
Except-
stim.
They rewrote stuff to say Padme tried to free her. sent some handmaids over there to try and free her, and then was told she ended up with Owen and was free. Except that leads to the weirdness that leads. So okay, you cover that Padme didn't just leave her on fucking Tatooine. Except that also leads to the weirdness of, so why didn't she tell Anakin? Because Anakin clearly doesn't know that during the third movie. So yeah, and Legends did a very similar one that led to the exact same problem of Padme supposedly knew Shmi was free and then just didn't tell Anakin for some reason.
Come on, BD. Let's meet him at the landing pad.
Oh my god!
Fun times.
Yeah, no, well, that was the problem of trying to justify that, because yeah, a lot of people pointed that out back when 2 and 3 came out. Wait, so they seriously just left Shmi a slave on the planet and forgot about her forever? Like, so yeah, they always tried to fix that because Padme as a person and a character would not have left Shmi there. That is true. That's not the kind of person Padme is. But obviously, she doesn't know that in the third movie, so yeah.
It's one of those things where you look at it and it's like, that's nice.
Yeah, no, that's one of those moments where
no,
they're screwed over all the writing in the future forevermore.
Huh? Did you do that? Wait, what? No!
Let's go, BD1.
Ah!
I don't even know any
Assuming there's something I need to throw it at.
BD1, over here.
Okay, that's hilariously. I feel like someone fucked up that number somewhere. Oh. Apparently, a sandcrawler is only worth 50,000 credits.
I think there should be a few more zeros added to that.
There should be.
How are we gonna get rid of these, save these civilians if we can't even save ourselves, Tony?
I don't know.
That's a good question. Yeah, for context, a used X-Wing is about 100,000 credits.
Got it.
Why are you being so mean to the chickens?
Because.
He's a monster.
Ooh, I hear a B1 droid.
I imploded.
Oh my god. What did the B1 droids ever do to you?
They looked at me funny.
they were funny.
Funny
So
though.
they deserve death for it?
Yep.
Those poor droids.
Oh my god, they're so oblivious.
They're B1 droids!
This is amazing. Hey buddy, how's patrol today? Oh, there we go!
Where's the actual shuttle?
Don't think we can slice that.
Okay, now I do hear shots being fired, so I should probably go look.
I got hit.
I mean, if there was an easy way to get him to play the Zelda games, I would, but there's no easy way that doesn't make Nintendo angry at you. I mean, it leads to a
I got
problem
an
with, say...
N64.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
so do I.
capture card. Capture card's the actual problem, and
Magic
teaching Lily
Jack.
how to set up a capture card.
Magic Jack, we got this.
Uh...
Now!
But no, what I was gonna say, it does actually cause problems with people who
I
work
died.
like agency VTubers, like HoloLive members. While a lot of them have managed to stream, any consoles and like GBA games because of the Game Boy Player, none of them can stream DS games because there's no way to stream a DS game that Nintendo would accept because you need a modded DS to do it.
Ah, that's fair.
Because there's no easy to plug in capture card. The only way to capture a DS is to get your DS like fully modded, and there's only like 2 people on the planet who know how to do that. But yeah, as a result, like nobody can officially stream Nintendo games if you're the kind of person who's stuck by what Nintendo wants.
That was horrible.
Do you?
Yes. Fuck me. Hold me.
I still find it funny that the go-to solution for streaming GBA games is just it's the sole reason Game Boy players like still exist basically, and fucking people still have to refurb them and find the ever getting rarer and rarer by the used GBA player launch discs.
Uh-oh. Ah, it was a bad time to scratch my leg.
Because those
Damn
discs
chicken.
are worth hundreds, if not thousands of dollars at this point because of how rare they are at this point. Because if for anyone who's never used the Game Boy Player, you do need a disc plugged into your GameCube to launch it at first, or it won't switch to the Game Boy Player mode. And so they've been lost and damaged over the years. So there's way more Game Boy Players than there are launch discs. How are they these bad? Right now, a loose price Game Boy Player disc is $125.
Damn.
Which actually isn't terrible for game collecting, but yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you, Israel.
Yeah.
Tell me opens.
Oh, so
Oh.
that's it for that. All right.
I can't do much longer.
I still stand. I
Oh, yeah,
swear.
really. I guess we're gonna have
Oh
to get your
yeah,
capture
I
card.
see that about Smash Bros. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
needing
fair.
a capture card
Oh,
to do
shit.
so.
I think that it's
Ask
about
Billy about it. He
1 to
literally
3.
owns one.
Yeah, it's $100 to $300, depending
Yes.
on what you get.
But I would say ask Billy about it if we're being
Oh, that
serious,
was
because he would know good
lucky.
prices and which ones are good and everything. Because yeah, if there's anyone here, if there's anyone we regularly or talk to who knows about capture cards, it's him.
Yeah.
Usually I go for an Avrex, that's my go-to brand.
Yeah.
Fair enough, Stephanie. I mean, I'm pretty sure enough people know that happens on a daily basis already.
I used to be good at Smash Bros, but I've fallen so out of practice in the years.
I almost made a very wrong joke. That's the problem with not hesitating.
It's not a joke.
So either you knew the joke I was gonna make.
I can guess the direction the joke was
Yeah.
going in. I just don't know exactly which one you were going for.
Let's see what I'll do here.
And I heard Fred snort because he figured out what direction you were taking
Yeah.
that joke to.
Only one direction.
Uh-huh.
That hurt.
A little bit. Oh. They're finally giving us that fucking emote. Okay.
Hmm?
I just saw what the Make It Rain rewards were in 14. It's the overreact emote. It's the one I don't know what it'll look like on other people because they showed an example on Lalafels, which is where it was. It's that one that showed up in a couple cutscenes where the Lalafell claps their hand to their face and does the big shocked face.
Ah. The one that we don't get access
Well,
to.
didn't.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Will now, but
So
yeah,
this is your
that starts on
kingdom.
the 19th.
I work with many talented scientists,
None as talented as you, Centauri.
and yet we've reached an impasse. Perhaps he will bring me some much-needed luck.
Brad, go make me a cup of tea. And then play video games for me because I can't make up my mind. I've literally been shifting back and forth on Steam for like 10 minutes now, just being like, what do I want to do?
So confused. Am I missing something?
Probably.
Yes. Missing everything.
I would laugh
Apparently.
if by accident you did one of those moments where you jump out of where the game wants you to be and it has to tell you you've gotten outside of the beaten path. Go back, please.
You've explored too much. Stay within our confines.
Well, there's several places where they point out like you can jump literally ahead of the story, so they do warn you and be like, yeah, if you keep going, the game can break. They won't actually force you back. You can hit a button and keep going. It just pops up a warning that's like, this will break the story if you keep going this way. Stop if you don't want to break the story. If you do, you're taking your own responsibility for what breaks. Which, I mean, fair.
Mm.
Wow, that dude's been going mad in Sims 2, Jesus Christ. The one that are the ships from the Orville. Dude's been doing the Union ships from that. And been going a bit mad on that one. That's one of the more developed mods for Sims 2 at the moment. I know the Galactic Empire one's getting going. I know why people like making all the Star Destroyers, but damn it, start doing the Rebels already.
But it's so much easier to make a triangle.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, the problem is the Galactic Empire, literally half your ships are variants of Star Destroyers, so... I mean, he does have the smaller non-Star Destroyers, but yeah, it's just a lot easier to fucking...
I wonder if he's
Use
got
Star
IPVs.
I don't remember all the ones he has. I haven't tried the
Good
mod
neck
yet
up.
myself, so I don't remember.
Got you.
Look what we found.
It's the little red
Hey.
bastard that kept getting away from me last stream.
Okay. Oh, what the fuck?
Z,
Wood
looking
one.
good as new.
I still also say, I said it before to you and Tony, I believe I said, I'm still surprised people successfully make like full Stargate races mods in space
it's
games like Sims, because I'd be like, yeah, it is a sci-fi series. Yes, there are spaceships in that series, but there were never that many. You only ever really saw a couple spaceships from each species because, well, due to, you know, Stargates.
The Stargate.
And yes, I know there were space gates.
The Goa'uld, the Asgard, the Ancients,
And the puddle jumpers, basically.
the Wraith.
Ori.
One more?
That it? Yeah. It really is a chromed
Yeah,
up
the
droid.
Ori.
What
Which
did
are
you
the
say,
key
Lily?
agents?
Oh, I was just answering Stephanie's comment. She
Oh,
said
that
that is
chromed
one
up
chromed up droid.
Yeah.
Z really is a chromed up droid. Is it purely just because she didn't get painted?
Uh,
It's Chrome.
That could just be the metal.
I found something
Well,
out there.
do you notice that there's
Jedi.
what is it, actually the
From the time the
communication
High Republic
droids?
somehow preserved in Bacta.
If you look at the ones that are in like high positions, they are all silver.
What happened?
So I guess for
Oh.
diplomatic, they all do silver
Escaped with the
anyway.
Bedlam Raiders.
That's fair.
He's who they've been looking for. Says the Jedi betrayed him and turned to the dark side.
Are you okay, kid?
Tanalor. It's real, Grease. It's hidden somewhere in the abyss.
Oh, that's impossible.
Oh yes.
The abyss eats any ship that
Is-
gets
oh,
too
if he's
close.
going to the
The
next
Republic found
section,
a
I
way
wonder if
through
he's gonna
hundreds of
find
years
Rick
ago.
the door
That's
technician.
why they built that array in the forest.
I want to find Rick the door technician.
Hidden world that nobody's been able to reach for centuries. If you figured
Wait,
out
he
how
knows
to
who he is.
No, you've just made enough jokes about it.
No Bedlam
Oh,
Raiders,
good old Rick.
no bounty hunters.
I think I saw a clip of him when the game first came out, but I didn't know what it was, so I didn't pay attention to it. It was like on TikTok, and I just scrolled right by it.
Good job.
Yeah,
Well, you'll see it at some point.
yeah, it could be a home.
Get your feet down. All right, I'm going back to the cantina.
You know, Grease, we could use a real pilot.
I
I don't know.
didn't he lose his arm in
You're
a
okay on your own.
discussion with
I
the
mean, you
Bedlam
could
Raiders?
clean the Patoli weave every now and
We
then.
don't know the Mantis like you do. Nobody does.
Oh, I mean, he might have mentioned it, but yes, he lost it in between games. He
My
did not
best
lose it
days
in
are
a previous
behind
game.
Yeah,
I can't even hold
and
my
it's never
cards straight.
particularly talked about.
Shit happened
I know
between
things
games.
are different
People were
from how they
busy.
used to be.
Yeah, well, I
It
mean,
has been 5 years.
Not sure I could do
true.
this without you.
Because I mean, he went off to
Is that really
Kobo.
how you feel?
Don't know where Seer is, and
Well, I mean,
the Night Sister's gone. She's off meeting people across the galaxy.
Greasy money.
Yep.
You in?
I
Soon.
hate that I'm blanking on her name.
God, this is better than any score. Imagine.
Fuck, that's
No
gonna
more looking
bug
over
me.
your shoulder.
I know.
Hey,
I
funny.
could help you.
The ones we
Oh,
But
I
it's
know.
funnier to watch you suffer.
Been one
But-
of
You
Ha, ha, ha.
know what this calls for?
Seer.
Kill issue.
Exactly.
It's about time.
I'll give you
Shut
the
up.
tiniest bit of help. Her name starts with an M.
It is an M.
I'm gonna make it
Yes.
some-
We talking about now?
The Night Sister. He can't
Oh.
remember her name.
Wow.
Marin.
There you go.
Well,
Thank you.
he just looked at Stephanie, just gave him the answer.
Of course. Well,
It-
she spelt it wrong, but yes.
I was gonna say, isn't there two R's?
Meryl.
It's Merrin.
Meryl. Meryl.
It's a Star
Merle.
Wars name. It needs at least 2 fucking consonants in there somewhere.
Can I get a skill issue?
To be fair, I had my phone. I had my phone open too, so either way, I was gonna get it. Wait, Z's shop. What the hell is she sell?
Stuff.
Oh, High Republic data discs. Oh, they can
Yep.
be spent there. That's why I've been collecting them. Okay.
Yes, there's a shop for each collectible on each planet.
Good to know. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. And now I'm gonna go to a planet literally called Jeddah. Sounds like somebody tried to say Jedi with an accent.
Willie, you've watched the Star Wars movies.
I know. I know.
No, I mean you've watched the Star Wars movies.
Still blanking out there.
Really?
He's
What?
squirreling. He's
What,
squirreling.
no, I'm just trying to figure out what you're trying to imply here.
Activate reactor 1 primary ignition.
You've
nothing-
seen Rogue One, right?
Once.
That's more than enough.
I actually,
it-
I actually don't remember too much about it.
Watch
That's.
Rogue One again. Rogue One's one of the best movies.
I don't
literally
dispute
have
that.
an
I
argument
just
about
haven't
this.
seen it a lot.
Either way, it's the fucking desert planet they're on in Rogue One at the start with Saw.
Oh, that's where Guerrera is. Okay.
Yes.
Full speed to Jeddah.
Must feel good to get back in the
We love
cockpit
you,
after
Willie.
so long.
Fine.
You know what this calls for?
Endearingly.
Getting used to things.
Never been to Jeddah.
Skill and
We
shoot.
headed to the city.
Nah, last I heard, Seer was holed up
yes.
in the desert with some
It's
weird
also
hermit
where they did the
wrangler.
limited test fire
I
against the
just
city.
wish he'd pick a more lively cult.
It did more than just a city, but yes.
I sent word ahead that we'd be visiting. Let me put it up on
Can I
the
get a primary ignition?
Hey, gal, check
It's, yeah. it's not in the greatest of straits after what they did to it.
Haven't used these since the scrapyard on Braca.
I wonder why.
Prof gave them to me.
They blew up more
Rumors
than a
toolbox
city. The
from
planet, I
O'Donnell.
believe, is still vaguely livable,
Probably still
but
there, waiting for someone.
It ain't what it used to be.
This Shio bird's feather is supposed to bring good luck. There's Grease's salt shaker.
Yeah, the Imperials started mining it after that, after they blew it up.
I wonder if I made the right call.
Tony.
Yeah.
Gamer was doing level 6.
Oh,
The madman.
Yeah, but he had more than 2 people.
Yeah, no.
Cheated.
But yeah, no, it did not have a great
Cal
time.
Estes, it is an honor.
You know, I wonder how Willie's gonna behave
We eagerly
about
await
some
your
of the
arrival.
character developments.
However, a dust storm is sweeping over our location. It is too
We shall find out.
dangerous for your ship to land.
How will I get to you?
Master Junda has arranged for an escort who will guide you to us.
Wait, she's sending someone else?
But
Transmit
unless
the
I need to go
rendezvous
to bed.
coordinates to your
do you?
pilot.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Have a good night then.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Stephanie.
Imperial patrols
Good
have
night.
been
Yeah,
seen on
Tony.
the high desert.
Adios.
Oh, Tony, you forgot something. You forgot something.
Oh, yes. Really.
What?
Skill issue.
No. Like, subscribe.
Well,
Oh, yes.
Hit that don't bell notification.
But it's not over, but wait.
No, you can still say it.
Hasn't stopped you any other time.
The stupid subscribers.
Well, I mean, if Willie learned how to do it, he could do that thing where you can actually make the button light up as you say it. And yes, that is, if you've never paid any attention, yes, that is something YouTube channels can do. You can light up the button when you're talking about it.
Yeah, I just haven't.
into a VTuber.
I just haven't set it.
Well, you can only do it with pre-made, like,
Yeah.
videos and stuff, but yeah.
I have it show up at the end of my videos when I'm like suggesting what video they should watch next.
But if Willie was going to be a
Careful.
VTuber,
Yeah, watch
what
these
would his avatar
videos
be?
have been hand-tailored by me.
Grease, have
to
you been
watch.
telling stories about me?
I got plenty of things.
Knowing
to talk
him,
about besides
legally
the
distinct
Ichigo.
Ichigo.
Ah,
Or a snake.
Yeah, legally passable ginger.
I'd actually probably try to find something with like a
Find
functional
Seer's contact.
cartoon snake or something. Maybe dress him up in like a nice shirt and vest or something.
Yeah,
Like,
but then everyone will call you a scaly.
yeah.
Overlord. That is literally what came to mind when you said that.
What, calling you a scaly? No, that's Monster Musume.
No, yeah, but I'm just thinking of the 2 scenes with Ainz logging in to see the lizards, and yeah, that scene.
Oh, yeah. Well, yes.
The lizard scene.
But no, the true scalies
oh.
are fucking Monster Musume.
Yep.
Fred, would you like to say something about that?
Nope.
Yeah, my favorite girl from that series isn't any better, so... I like Centauria, so...
Too
That's
bad
not
I do
better.
like most
Go
of
find
them.
Seer's escort. The rendezvous point is up ahead.
Stephanie asked, how far apart does Rogue One set from this game?
Like a year before, if that. This game isn't... Actually, no, it would be... No,
After.
like 5 years before? Because Rogue One is just before Episode 4. Rogue One is
Yeah,
literally
the Empire's
ends
been
minutes.
around for 20-ish years.
Yeah, so this is a decade before then, I think.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because Luke is about 20 in Episode 4. And the first game was about 5 years after The Purge. And this is another 5 years after that. So yeah, we're about a decade out from Rogue One.
Good job.
Give or take. But yeah, Rogue One is like literally about 5 minutes before the first movie, by the end of Rogue One.
Yeah, I do remember that. At the end of the movie, don't they show the scene that opens number 4?
Hang on, BD.
Yeah.
Very well.
It's Leia getting the thing, like getting the fucking info because the Tantive 4 launches out of. What does it even launch out of? Because what ship was carrying it at the end of that movie? Was that the command ship?
Probably.
Because Rogue One is being held in another, or Tantive 4, sorry, is being held in another ship at the end there.
Gotta be careful.
It would have to be a Mon Cal.
Because if you remember at the end of that, Vader is boarding the ship, and then the Tantive 4 drops out literally right in front of him. Basically, that's how the Tantive 4 gets away at the end of the
game.
Did it bug or crash out on you?
Wow. Fuck
it
you
is
too.
a very buggy PC release.
Yep. It just didn't like Willie reaching that point in the game.
Piece of shit.
It crashed.
It crashed.
Yeah, now I'm trying to open it back up, and
Game to
EA and
capture.
Spotify and everything else is opening up. It's like, thank you.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Not
Classic.
helpful.
Looking for a game to capture.
Yep. No. Survivor is notorious for fucking
What the
being a not great PC port.
Hey, open the goddamn game, not Steam.
No. You might want to fully close Steam and reopen it. Steam can get really weird after a game crashes. That's not even a Jedi Survivor problem. That's a Steam problem.
The question
And
for Willie:
Huh?
Have you updated your drivers?
Yes.
You did. Okay. Because there was a driver update. I've noticed it came out last week.
Yeah, but I
for
doubt
AMD.
that would change anything for
Unless you got
Survivor.
NVIDIA, I don't know.
No, I think he's got a name.
Honestly, I've never seen. Yeah, that was a pretty cool freeze frame. I've never seen this many games crash on me other than the Star Wars games.
You don't play enough video games. As
I should
buggy as
say
Jedi
so
Survivor
far.
is. No,
'Cause, I
speaking
mean-
as someone who plays a hell of a lot more current games than you do, as much as it is a crashy, buggy PC port, it's still not that bad as things go.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying so far I have had the worst luck with the Star Wars genre.
Well, yeah, but you're also the ones you played are a bunch of old games that aren't even built for modern PCs, and then this, which is a notoriously buggy one. And Fallen Order didn't crash.
No, it didn't.
Fallen Order was fine. It's just Survivor that's the problem.
Doesn't change my statement.
KOTOR 2 will probably run fine. KOTOR 1 may crash a few times.
That one might be questionable.
Yes.
What about
Well, because KOTOR 2 got a fucking pass where it got updated. KOTOR 1 did not.
what
That's why I
about
said I'm
Bounty
going to have
Hunter?
to help you make KOTOR 1 run at all.
Yeah, fair. What about Bounty Hunter?
That I don't know.
Bounty Hunter might end up crashing
'Cause I know that
it
one's a
was
bit older,
designed
isn't it?
for the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox.
Yeah.
Republic Commando, I've not heard too many people mention it crashing. too much.
I had no problems running Republic Commando.
Yeah, I didn't hear many people say too many issues with Republic Commando, so I'm going to assume it's fine. No, a number of them did get like PC updates so they don't crash as often. It's just weird ones like Force Unleashed and KOTOR. I don't know why it's specifically KOTOR 1. I don't know why when they fixed KOTOR 2 they didn't go back and fix KOTOR 1 while they were at it. I know why KOTOR 2 needed it more because they did actually like put in some mods by default because KOTOR 2 is a half-complete video game.
Oh.
Oh, that large portions of the story are just over.
What the
They were never
fuck?
finished in time for launch. They were never finished in time for launch. There's
Oh my
large bits
God.
of foreshadowing for bits that just aren't in the game.
Something
the game
is
crash again?
Something
Oh,
is
yeah.
wrong with that spot.
Yeah,
You
that's
might
not
wanna-
unheard of.
Might have to reinstall the game again.
I don't think that's going to help. I don't know. I think I've heard some people say it's less crash prone if you turn off ray tracing if you have that on currently.
Okay, I'll take a look at that.
There are other endless fixes to try and make Survivor run better, but who the fuck knows?
Yeah. Yeah, it really is having. And this time it's not my fucking fault.
No, it's still your fault somehow.
Yeah, apparently.
Insert Tony And I get it.
Scale issue. Fred, really? You're that bored?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, sure. I will mention it on stream, but still, Fred, you're that bored?
As soon as you said I won't mention on stream, I just got a bunch of Discord notifications. Is he doing what I think he's doing?
Probably. Are you actually in that channel? No, you weren't in that channel. That can't be with the Discord notice. You can't see that channel.
Oh, nope, that is from Blue server.
Also, Discord's being special. Well, I know you did a thing. They haven't loaded.
Oh, and Chris sending a message reminding us that
D&D tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to put those in that folder, but whatever. Yeah, have fun with that. It was something I was wondering when you started playing it. I was like, I know it's a crash-prone mess, so yeah.
I just need to get past that one jump.
No, it'll find another place.
Yeah, it will. But at least I'll be good for a little while.
Will you?
I don't know.
Actually, you should have checked the options menu to see whether
I'm gonna check it when I load in here.
Will you?
Ray tracing, probably in visuals. Ray tracing off. Do I need VSync on? I don't remember what that does.
It matches your display rate or your refresh rate to your monitor's display rate. The first game actually had some of the rare screen tearing I've seen in a while, so I had it on, but I have no idea.
Fair.
Unless you
Okay.
see screen tearing, it's not necessary, but if you do.
I actually did see that in the first one, and I didn't know what it was, so I just kept going.
Yeah, the weird lines, yeah, that's screen
Yeah.
tearing.
Okay, well, let's see. Please, game.
Go find Seer's escort.
No.
The rendezvous point is
Please
up
be
ahead.
nice.
No.
Stephanie, don't jinx this.
Time to climb.
Oh.
Hang on, BD. Look at that.
Aww.
Did it crash again?
No, but I'm right there, and I'm waiting for it. Please be nice, game. Please be nice.
I'm waiting for your name to stop being green and
Don't do me dirty. Yay! Stop. You were staring at my Steam.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
It was going to turn blue if it crashed.
I am through.
My god, Christmas miracle.
It is a Christmas miracle. I don't need prisons because I just used all my luck on that.
Let's move, BD.
This is a cool little area. Whoa!
Stay off the sand, buddy. Don't want to end up a snack.
Stay off the sand. That's not helpful.
I'll check it out. Looks like a prayer wheel.
What the fuck am I supposed to stay off the sand?
Well, you see, stay off the sand.
Yeah.
Stay off the sand.
I'm helpful.
Let me up,
You
let me up,
just
let me
don't
up.
Walk on it.
Fred.
What?
It occurs to me more and more when he does go play. Oh, god damn it, digital. I just saw. I tabbed back into Discord.
I still don't know how you get so many, but
What?
What?
He starts posting one and queues up the next set immediately. Is basically the trick. But either way, what I was going to say is, Fred, so do you feel like after he plays KOTOR, he's going to have the same feeling? Use rat ghoul as a dirty word like the rest of us do? I feel like anyone who's played KOTOR has words towards those things.
Fucking rat ghoul.
Somehow they're worse in the MMO.
Yeah.
Because you need to deal with the MMO enemy spawning, because they're every like 5 fucking feet. It's impressive that they're somehow more irritating than the final area that has literally infinitely spawning enemies.
Damn it. Count 10. Start from the scratch now.
Imagine how confusing it is for people who don't know what we're talking about.
Hello.
I'm not gonna say, I just find
Let's
it
take a
funny.
look.
Okay, can't go up that way. Yeah, it must be missing something. Probably comes in from the other way. Yes, it does. Well, shit. I wonder how long I can go. Run!
You know, it occurs to me, it just popped into my head because of... It just does on occasion because of how long I've been on the internet. It occurs to me, Willie, due to his lateness of internet, he's one of those people that never experienced Numa Numa during its heyday, did he?
No,
Experience what?
probably not.
Numa Numa.
Oh, I didn't experience it in its heyday, but I have seen that performance a lot.
Have you seen the actual song, or have you seen the original Newgrounds video that started it all?
Just the actual song.
Okay, so you haven't seen dude dancing in his chair. You haven't seen the Numa Numa guy.
No, I've just... Yeah, no, I've seen the
No,
live...
that's what the meme is. We don't know it. I mean, the song is a classic, but no, we know it because of the Numa Numa guy.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Fuck, I know. Gary Brolsma. I fucking... Yeah. He is 39 now, which means he would have been like... God, like... 20 back when that video came out. Yeah.
Hello.
God.
That's a lot of different enemies.
Well, because we would have been... That came out in 2004, so I would have been...
I was in
10.
Alberta.
I was 10 at the time.
Ow, ow!
No, but that about lines up, actually, come to think of it, because I would have seen that back in, like...
God damn it.
Elementary school computer labs would have been where I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Willie would have been, what, 5 at the time?
Yeah.
Little baby!
What year?
2004.
Oh, yeah.
The echo's still here.
Well, like I said, I was 10, and I know you're 5 years younger than me, so...
What's happening?
He would have been 19 at the time of posting that video. I just thought about it. The Numa Numa guy, he would have been 19. I just thought about it. I actually did the math in my head finally. That is one of the old memes.
And let's not going down the rabbit hole for now.
Give me a stim.
Watch him repair himself.
Not done yet? 5.
Predictable.
No.
Try catching up here. There's it. I'll never break. You know.
I found it funny. I just went to ask Reddit and saw what absolutely not scary movie scene absolutely terrified you as a child. And one of them is the Heffalump scene from Winnie the Pooh. And someone's response is, no, that's fair. Hella hallucinogens went into making that scene.
Yeah.
And they're right. That scene.
That scene was trippy.
Pink elephants from Dumbo. Yeah, no, I
own that movie on DVD too.
I haven't seen it in forever, and yet I still remember that scene. And no, that scene is
It's
fucking
it's one of the ones that's gotten lost to the back of my DVD collection, along with that Winnie the Pooh movie.
Fair.
So wait, how the hell do I?
Pinocchio's buddy turning into a donkey, although someone points out Pinocchio as a whole is a pretty terrifying movie. Pinocchio is not a happy movie, like, at all.
No, it is not. I forgot about that. Wait, I don't think I can... No, I can't jump that far. I can't use that cloth to...
The flying monkey scene in The Wizard of Oz, and then the response to the whole damn movie, a masterclass in pushing buttons of childhood anxiety.
Yeah,
They're not wrong.
Movie definitely left scars.
I'm pretty sure it left scars on the fucking people who acted in it, considering the behind-the-scenes stories of that. Yeah.
That thing.
When they went into the trippy tunnel in the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah.
Run. Run! Run, you fool! Let me in! Ooh.
I has cookies.
Do you actually?
Good job.
Yes.
Was that a question?
Fuck you.
I was jealous.
A little bit.
Gunship's heading towards the rendezvous. They're gonna beat us to Seer's escort.
Okay, that's actually funny. Someone pointed out the scene from Jim Carrey's Grinch going crazy in the mailroom and wrapping up Cindy Lou Who. And then someone pointed out what the fuck, just as a little bonus, what the fuck Cindy Lou Who's actress has gotten up to in the years since. She's the front woman to the band, The Pretty Reckless.
Is she actually?
Yeah.
Is she?
Taylor Momsen. Yeah. No,
Holy
I had
shit.
that moment. I was like, wait, the pretty reckless. Wait, really? And then I went to look it up. Yeah, no, it's her.
Oh my god, that's almost cooler than her staying an actress.
Yeah, she did a couple other things after that, and then yeah. Yeah. Because she was in Gossip Girl for a while and a couple other things, but yeah.
Oh shit! Well, or I could just... Yep, that was... So that's the little sand thing that... Well, not little, but... No, let me up, let me up. Shit.
That one's cheating. That person said all of the Dark Crystal. It's super uncanny, and I don't know how to explain it. I can. It's called That Movie's Fucking Weird. That was Jim Henson at his weirdest. Not necessarily worst, but he is the one who wanted to make the crazy scene with the fucking... Oh god, I'm forgetting their names. The fucking, like, villain bird puppety motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted to make that dinner scene where you can't understand what they're saying. He wanted to make that like 7 minutes long or something. So
Oh my
they
god.
shortened it from what Jim Henson wanted.
Gotta respect that.
Mars
Kindly leave me alone.
Not a movie, but Courage the Cowardly Dog used to scare the fuck. Yes, but it's
Yes.
it's meant to. Courage was meant to be like a creepy comedy. And then of course the immediate response: return the slab.
Salad fingers.
Salad fingers was, but Return the Slab is more. Return the Slab is more famous. I mean, people make references to that all the fucking time. But yeah, no. Courage
God,
was
I know
fucking
I've
creepy.
heard. Yeah.
Don't make me grab me mallet.
What, have you never seen? Well, I guess you'd be just young enough, wouldn't you? Yeah, have you never seen Courage the Cowardly Dog then?
No, I have. I'm just. Yeah, I'm trying to remember
Something
which one Return the Slab is from.
It's the Return the Slab one. I don't know how to better describe it. Return the Slab or Suffer My Curse.
Was that the name of the episode? Return the Slab?
It might actually. It might just be The Slab.
That's what I was trying to remember.
I don't remember the name of the episode anymore, but I would not be surprised if it was
Maybe
just
someone
The
at
Slab.
Sears base would know what to make of this.
Honestly, I watched Courage the Cowardly Dog, but I watched more Scooby-Doo than anything.
Of course.
You know, Willie's too young to have gotten salad fingers.
I know
Yeah.
who Salad Fingers is. And that's because that's one of the few things my cousin actually showed me, which was fucking weird.
Good job. Can I find the episode with? I see you.
What the fuck?
So you knew fucking salad fingers, but you didn't know the what was it? Song of Destiny?
The Song of what?
Oh fuck, no. That's the Ultimate Showdown.
Oh,
Of Ultimate Destiny.
Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny.
Yeah, well, no, which should tell you everything about how disorganized
Oh, and also the Return
my
the Slab is
childhood
King
was.
Ramses' curse.
Okay, that's alright.
We gotta find the escort before the Empire does.
Because yeah, it's a part of a mummy's pyramid or what have you.
Right.
Fuck, now it's stuck in my head.
What is?
Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. I was literally just.
Oh.
I literally almost started singing it there.
Yeah, because I did end up showing it to you, Willie. Well,
I did too, because we were both baffled of the fact that he had never seen Ultimate Showdown.
I'm struggling. I don't remember it.
Tokyo City like a big playground. Like I said, it's stuck in my brain now. You ruined me. It's not going to leave.
That's all
For
right.
a bit. No, it was again an early 2000s meme, right around the same time as Numa Numa, as a matter of fact. Because same dude who did Harry Potter Puppet Pals.
I forgot that was a thing.
I didn't because Neil's a thing. But yeah, Lemon Demon's one of the things he produces music under, which is what he did Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny under.
Okay.
And I showed you some of his other ones because I was making comments about his ridiculous mashups because his mashups are all absurd. Well, I mean, for anyone who watches streamers, and especially VTubers, especially about a year and a half ago, the Spate of Bustin', that's one of his mashups.
Okay.
God damn it.
Bustin'. I still love, I agree with everybody. You could legitimately play that mashup at a party and people probably wouldn't notice. Well, actually, it isn't even a mashup, it's a remix, because it's just Ghostbusters, the song he's using for that.
What did that jump trooper think was going to happen there?
Oh yes, by the way, just surfing through YouTube because I happened to see it. This completely irrelevant to what we were doing before, but
Oh, hello, Mary.
So, Willie's probably the most likely one to think about it. So what do we give the odds on the upcoming Superman movie actually being good?
I mean, I know people are already holding reservations about it. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of accurate things because Snyder's doing it. I don't know about overall.
Krypton.
Yeah, theatrical though, I
Sorry.
don't know how good it's gonna be.
Like old times.
I mean, a lot of people have been hard criticizing the scene where he gets hit in the back of the head with an apple and visibly shudders. And then they always show, you know, the Return of Superman movie where he gets shot in the eye with a bullet and doesn't even flinch.
Well, yeah. Well, the problem is, like, the only one that ever got away with him being properly weak was Smallville, and that's explicitly because he hadn't awoken to most of his powers.
Yeah.
The problem is making fight scenes with Superman where he isn't just manhandling people's really hard.
I mean, that is kind of his whole shtick.
Yes, but Superman's whole point is that if he wanted to, he could conquer the world in a goddamn second, and he doesn't because he's a good person. Which is why there's so many badly written Superman stories out there, because people don't get the goddamn point.
Oh no, I love in Justice League Unlimited when they run into World of Cardboard, and when they run into Darkseid, and he's like, I got so used to holding back, but you can handle it, can't you, big guy? And just proceeds to hammer fist him through, what was it, like 3 skyscrapers?
Yeah. And then the funny thing is, most people show off that beatdown and then conveniently cut out the bit afterwards where Darkseid immediately kicks the shit out of him because Darkseid's like one of the few people who can bitch slap Superman.
Yeah, and then Batman has to step in with his electric knuckles.
Well, yeah, because Batman.
Yeah, I know, right?
I always love that Batman's considered the one person who can take down Superman if everything went to shit. It's just like, but he's Batman. I believe in particular it stated Batman and Wonder Woman are the only people Superman trusts to keep him in line. Batman because he'd be smart enough to actually prepare contingencies, and Wonder Woman because she's on the very short list of people as strong as him.
Well, yeah, because what wasn't it? Oh fuck! What movie was it? Was it Justice League Dark, where Savage and the League of Evil steal the plans, like the contingency plans for the Justice League, and turns them against them? And then Superman's the only one that when they're voting Batman out at the end doesn't get mad at him because he knew that he had contingencies.
I think that's Dark. The one with like Constantine, well, and the dark side of the team, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure they've done more than one rendition of it as well, because I think they did a couple. Yeah.
They did sequels.
Where the contingency plans got out again.
Yes.
It's like, man, you really got to keep those safer.
Well, the thing is, you would have to be like,
oh, hello, Dad.
Well, he's a normal human. He has to come up with plans to fight literal gods.
Well, yeah,
he's not
wrong.
That's why he points out. And in the comics, it's come up several times. Everyone expects Batman to have contingencies to kill them all. That's not even... They just expect Batman to have that because it's Batman.
Well, yeah, and I mean, just in general, how could they expect him not to be? Because a lot of them on the Justice League are, in fact, alien races, or with some supernatural ability, and it's a little-known fact to most people who know Batman that he isn't exactly forthcoming about people who are like that.
Yes, but I was going to say, what? For the famous Justice League, it's Superman, of course, Wonder Woman, who's a god.
Yep.
Well, a demigod.
Flash.
Flash.
Who is basically a god because he has the Speed Force.
Yep.
Green
Cyborg.
Lantern.
Who is on and off strong. It depends on how the Green Lanterns are feeling this week.
Honestly, I think the funniest thing I've ever seen Green Lantern was when he first met Batman, and Batman just took his ring off of him, and he's like, "What does this do?"
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck is the DC one called? Green Arrow, or whatever the fuck his name actually is.
Yeah, Green Arrow.
Yeah.
Although, Shazam.
Who?
Shazam.
I'd say
he's
Falcon
been on
is
and off.
more.
He is on and off. The problem is there's a lot of renditions where he's there and Green Arrow isn't, and Green Arrow's there and he isn't.
Yeah, and then the last one who's pretty common is Martian Manhunter.
Jean, yeah.
Yeah. Because he's been in and out like 8 times, but I think he spent more time on the team than off.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of who the Falcon lady is.
We should circle around.
Isn't that literally Hawk Girl?
The sound of that.
Yeah, it's Hawk Girl.
Yeah.
And hilariously, well, most people don't realize, because a lot of people think her power legitimately is just flight. No, she's also got super strength on top of it.
Yeah, no, her power comes from the ancient race that resembled Egyptians.
Just like that
Yeah,
time on
a lot of people who don't know, it's like, why does she get to be on the thing? She's just a girl with flight. And they'd be like, yeah, who also punches as hard as a semi-truck.
Yeah.
And I believe has minor super toughness, if I remember her.
Yes.
Her list of things, basically. I can't remember her exact set of powers, but yeah, she has more than a lot of people realize.
Yeah, well, and she's also got that mace that's as good as steel as Diana's braces.
Yeah, it's also magical. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the best.
They will pay for this.
Right, I forgot. The current Hawk Girl is a reincarnation of one of the first ones. The Golden Age Hawkman was Shara Sanders, and now it's Kendra Saunders, her niece in reincarnation. Who is the one we know for joining the
Right, yeah.
Justice League.
What
She's
are you
only...
thinking?
Huh.
Might be able to hitch a ride.
All right. Follow me.
Yeah, she's only been around since 2011. Damn.
The new Sanders?
Haven't learned to fly yet, have you?
Yeah, the Hawk Girl we all know.
I do.
'Cause,
Yeah.
She is post Flashpoint. But yeah, let's see.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
okay,
doubt
now
it, Dad.
she
You've been
has-
doing a lot of training.
So now it turns out she has what's called nth metal fused into her that she didn't used to have. But even beyond that, enhanced strength, enhanced durability, enhanced vision, and accelerated healing, and telepathic resistance. And
Yeah.
then beyond that, she's reincarnated. Due to nearly a century's worth of acquired knowledge, Kendra has driven and worked on automobiles since their first mass production module. Beyond that, archaeology, investigation, weaponry, multilingualism, aviation, firearms, and military protocols.
Spit. The way is
Yeah, she's had a lot to kind of compound all the knowledge.
Yeah, and then her mace was the Thangarian mace, which was nth metal, and then now she can just make morph weapons out of it, basically, because
It's all right.
when she got turned into an nth metal, she also got just a chunk of it to turn into whatever the fuck she wanted. So
Right.
yeah, she's a decent stronger, but yeah, her wings now are they're like sharp. They're literally sword sharp.
I will rest.
Yeah, she can use
and
them
can
as actual
repair
weapons now.
themselves. That's a phrase I love. God, that's peak DC.
What?
One of her wings was blown apart by the cosmic doorknob in Lex Luthor's possession.
Oh my god. What's funny is I know what that is, and it's
So do
just
I
so
just love the
weird
name.
that that's even a thing.
The cosmic doorknob, I know. No, I know what it is too.
Yeah.
I just rereading it made me laugh because I'm just like, God, that is peak DC there.
Yeah.
The creature is
Well, because I'm pretty sure,
it will
didn't he use a version of the cosmic doorknob in the end of Justice League Unlimited when he went to the Watcher of All Time to reverse and take over power for him to stop Darkseid because he realized that the Justice League wasn't going to beat them.
I believe so. I still love how many times Luthor's been forced to fucking fix the problems that are
good
about to
guy.
destroy the universe because he can't stand anyone else winning.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's such an insufferable shit that the thought of anyone being the villain in the story that is not him is unacceptable.
You know what he reminds me of, genuinely, after all these years? The DC version of Wile E. Coyote.
Fair.
Gets close to ruining the world for his own game, and it's like, well, back to the drawing board.
Yeah, well, I do find it funny that time he spent as fucking president, everyone was fine with leaving it because they know Luthor, while evil, is predictably evil because he doesn't want to blow everything up. He wants to rule everything.
Right, yes. Yes, and I remember,
and they were like, just, this is fine. He can't screw us.
Well, and the thing, and also beyond that, he is super intelligent and legitimately good at running businesses and the like, because that's literally his power.
Like, all things considered, he was pretty good as the president in Public Enemies.
Yes, well, and that's one of the running themes. And that's also why everyone constantly kind of hates Luthor so much, even in universe. Everyone's like, Luthor, you could do so much good, but you're such an asshole, there's no fixing it. Like, that's literally the point of Luthor. He's amazing beyond all reason, but he's such an unlikable dick, so full of himself.
Yeah.
That, like, Luthor could make everybody love him if he could just stop being Lex Luthor for 5 seconds.
Very nice.
He's his own greatest enemy.
Oh, I know. I can't remember what movie it is now where he, or part of the show where he's genuinely a good guy. I think it's when he got taken over by Brainiac and he was like so traumatized by it, he's like, okay, I'm done with this shit.
Well, didn't he also get, like, nega-universed once and it turned him into a good person, too?
Yeah, but I laughed at that and I was always skeptical because the whole time it was happening, I was like, okay, when is he gonna, you know, where's the bad Luthor? When's the facade gonna end?
Yeah. Yeah, there was, Forever Evil was one of the time. Yeah, that was when an evil version of the Justice League showed up and killed all the good ones, or claimed to have killed all the good ones. And Lex had to work with.
I
was when
honestly,
they were fighting the crime syndicate.
Yeah, I always liked that story because it was awesome watching, you know, Batman versus Owlman, and what was her name? Wonder Woman against Superwoman.
Yes.
And Superman against Ultraman.
Yes. But
Ultraman was a proper villain, honestly. He was a dick.
No, that's fair. But yeah, it was after that, and with some other stuff, he turned good for a while. Yeah, it actually lasted quite a few years. It lasted from 2013 to 2018. But then he he had an epiphany after going to the future and realized that he is what he is, and he's never going to change.
Yeah.
Which I love that his own thing is going to the future and having an epiphany was, nah, I'm a narcissist, I can never be better.
Yeah, it's like, this is my life. I don't know why I'm trying.
Oh, Lex.
Although I will say the funniest thing with Justice League, which is weird it was called Justice League Public Enemy, because it was just Batman and Superman on the run. But that movie...
basically any crossover with them is often called Justice League, but...
True. I did really enjoy, with that movie, though, the fact that, like, Superman suspected Lex the whole time, and his way of showing people how bad Lex was pulling out an eco-generator that Lex had thrown in the ground just because he thought there was kryptonite in it. And really made himself look like a right royal prick.
Yes. Yes, yeah, well, like I said, Lex's two biggest problems are, yeah, he's his own greatest enemy, and he's absolutely obsessed with Superman.
Yeah, and
I still love the confirmation every once in a while that it's confirmed that even without ever having met him, Lex knows perfectly well who Superman's civilian identity is. He knows he's Clark. He just doesn't care, because that's not beating Superman, so he's not ever going to reveal him as Clark, because that's not good enough for him.
Yeah.
It's always an unfair. He's like, yes, I could ruin your life by revealing you as Clark and make you be Superman all the time. But no. Because anyone could figure out you're Clark Kent. I'm Lex Luthor. I'm going to beat you better than that.
Well, there's been how many countless renditions now where it shows Lex Luthor talking to Clark, and it's like they know, but they just don't say it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, it has been confirmed that, yeah, Clark also knows perfectly well that Lex knows. He knows Lex isn't that stupid.
Especially not when you're in that close proximity with him.
I mean, I will say also, actually, since it is what started it, at least with the new trailer, I do appreciate that they are, that he can pull off the switch between Clark Kent to Superman and make them sound like two different characters. Because a couple of the past few actors couldn't do it quite right.
Yeah.
The difference between Clark Kent and actual Superman makes you realize why no one ever realizes they're the same person.
Yeah. Honestly, I will say in Superman Returns, that guy did a pretty good Superman, all things considered, but he was a bad Clark Kent.
No, the classic was, shit, I always forget his name. The original 3 Superman movies, so Superman 1, 2, and 3.
Yes, I know who, yeah.
Oh!
The most naturally built Superman ever.
Christopher Reeve.
Yeah.
Because there's a great one, for anyone who's never seen that film, there's a great one where he's contemplating telling Lois he's Superman, and he switches back and forth repeatedly, and if you, like, it legitimately feels like two different people, because he pulls off such a different... It's not just tone, it's absolutely the way he stands and acts and looks, and you're like, yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
How no one could ever realize he's the same person.
Yeah, and some people just have that talent. And see,
absolutely.
That's one of the biggest failings they've had with Batman for so many years, is trying to find a guy who can both play the, billionaire philanthropist Bruce Wayne with the attitude, but also play the mysterious Batman.
Yes.
Because, like, for instance, George Clooney, amazing Bruce Wayne. He's got the billionaire attitude, but his Batman was kind of average. Val Kilmer.
But he has the backfired.
Okay. I feel like Val Kilmer did a really good Batman, but he was, too business sense for Bruce Wayne.
Something's coming.
Christian Bale really didn't get a good chance to do the Bruce Wayne portion of the Batman.
Yeah,
No, he didn't. Yeah, they really tried to get him to focus on the Batman.
Yeah.
You motherfucker, you hit hard.
Oh yeah, I fucking forgot about that one.
But I'm gonna call it here, so I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, that's fine.
Remember, like, subscribe. Ring that bell notification.
I fucking forgot about the time Henry Cavill did that.
What?
He walked around Times Square with a Superman shirt on while standing next to the fucking Superman billboard that was in Times Square at the time, and nobody noticed him.
Yep. I want to say he was doing that just to show that
it
he
works.
could do it.
Yes, he was.
And there again, Henry Cavill, really, really good Superman. But they didn't really give him a lot of chances to be Clark Kent.
Yeah, so that's a bit of a running problem with the movies, is that, yeah, there's just not enough time to do both half the time.
Yeah.
Who the fuck was doing him in the recent TV series?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
You know which... I know Willie knows which series I'm talking about, but...
I do. You're talking about the one, Lois and Clark?
Yeah, Superman and Lois.
Yeah, Superman and Lois, thank you.
It is...
Fuck. I actually
I don't
thought...
know how to say his last name off the top of my head, but Tyler Hoechlin or
yeah. He... Honestly, I've seen more of his Clark Kent side, and he's not exactly... Yeah, he's not exactly the nerdy Clark Kent that we all got used to from, like, the lore and everything, but I wouldn't say he did a bad Clark Kent. He just brought a new version to the story.
He's definitely the parent Clark Kent is what they were going for with that one, because that one's about him dealing with raising his kids with everything else going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Is
And
heavily what that one's about.
I thought it was kind of nice to have that refreshing view, but at the same time, you know, it would have been nice to see other aspects rather than... Because it did really just turn into, it was all about his kids by the end of it.
Yes, absolutely. But it was obvious that's what they were doing.
That's funny, Marin. Nice. But, honestly, I'd say if anybody did the proper, like, billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne with the limited amount of time they had, I would probably say Christian Bale.
No, that's fair. That is fair.
Because, I mean, like, prime example of the whole mentality, right, is the second one when he's having dinner with Harvey Dent and...
Yes.
What's her nuts there? And he brings the two...
Supermodels.
Yeah, and they're playing in the pool, and the waiter's like, sir, you gotta take them out and you must leave. And he's like, that's okay, I'm buying this hotel.
Yes.
And I was just like, yeah, that's peak Bruce Wayne.
Yes.
The galaxy suffers.
Well, yes, because a lot of people fail to notice that while he is famous as a philanthropist, yeah, he intentionally plays up Bruce being an idiot in public.
Yeah.
That's always been the point of how he keeps Batman secret, is that he makes Bruce seem way too dumb in public to ever be Batman. Which is funny because it's also been confirmed that half of his own rogues gallery knows perfectly fucking well he's Batman. Mainly Joker. Joker absolutely knows. He just refuses to admit it.
Because it takes the fun out of the game for him.
Yes. Joker doesn't want to end the game.
I will say that was probably one of the funniest scenes from the Harley Quinn show for me, was when...
Of course I fucking know, yeah.
Of course I know, but it takes the fun out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I still love that. Harley Quinn's like, you're gonna say me, right, Puddin'? Yeah, but I love the Batman more. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Where would my life be without him?
Going our separate ways.
Goddamn Joker.
I understand. But we had our reasons.
And then there was the one episode when it was slowly turning into the actual Harley Quinn show when Riddler unmasked Batman and Joker freaked.
Oh, yeah. And not because he didn't know who it was, but just because he'd do it. Yeah.
It's like, now it's no longer fun. Now I know Batman's just a grown billionaire with daddy issues.
I do enjoy one of the theories of Bruce Wayne being fucking insane.
Oh, yeah, that was the... Wasn't that part
Joker
of the Flashpoint? What? No, that was Thomas, Bruce's dad. Right, because during that movie with the Flash, when he went so fast, he went into
rewrote who was who.
And Martha ended up being Harley Quinn, and Thomas ended up being Batman with guns.
Yes, yeah, I remember that one. I do find it funny though. Even Batman himself in the mainline universe is absolutely confirmed he's completely fucking insane.
Oh yeah.
It's why he didn't want to let Damian in for a while, due to everything. And then Damian turned out to be insane.
Well, I mean, I mean, look at who raised him. And I mean, given the fact that
Talia and Batman, right.
Yeah, and given that Batman, like Bruce, fully fell in love with Talia, that should say everything about his mental state as well.
I mean, Talia's saner than her father.
True, but can you really talk about sanity in any recourse when it comes to Ra's al Ghul?
No, I was just saying by comparison. No, I'm well fucking aware that she's his age. Like,
Baron, can you hear me?
Oh.
I don't see her, BD.
Also, I did not know fucking Damian had switched costumes again. He's still Robin, but
oh man, that boy cannot make up his mind. But I mean, how many different versions of Batman have there been where he's literally stated, "I don't use guns because I know if I ever pick one up, I will never hesitate to use it."
All of them.
Yeah. But yes, Fish, we are trying Run Camel Run.
Yeah, and then there's Batman Beyond, where he's just at this point too old to care.
Yeah, honestly, I'd have to say that's probably my most personal favorite rendition of Batman, just because that's the first one I really remember.
It was a lot of people's, but yes.
Yeah.
I thought Terry McGinnis was kind of a bitch, but old man Bruce Wayne made up for it. I love...
You're gonna hurt a lot of people's feeling with that one. A lot of people like Terry McGinnis.
I'm not saying he was a bad Batman. I just thought him, like, as Terry McGinnis, was kind of a fragile wimp. He was a cool guy, but I'm very biased towards old man Bruce Wayne. I love the episodes of the Justice League Unlimited when they are chasing the guy who flies around in time, and they end up in that time zone where Bruce Wayne is old and Terry McGinnis is Batman, and they're on the rooftop interrogating Jackal, and Batman's got him upside down. He's like, "Hurry up and talk, my arm's getting sore." And old Bruce Wayne is just like, "Man, I can't believe that I was ever that green." And just walks up and whispers in his ear, and then Jackal's talking like 30 seconds later because he's scared out of his mind.
Yeah.
And I can't remember who it was. I think it was Green Arrow was like, "What did he say to him?" And then the young Batman was like, "You don't want to know." Oh no. Oh god, game went stuttery. Well, there goes that pilot. Marin's waving for me to go that way. I'm standing on top of an ATST that has no pilot.
Yeah? And?
Where are you? I'm going wherever this thing goes. It just happened to go the way he waved.
Do you hear that? The Spammel must have found shelter. This way.
I didn't even catch that. The camels you ride are literally called spammels.
So we can forgive it for leaving us
Yes.
to die.
Yeah.
Spam. I'm hungry.
God damn it.
Okay. Should be set for the night.
Sit. Tell me what adventures you and BD have had since we last saw each other.
Alright. Same as always. Fighting the Empire, helping out where we can. Not staying in one place too long. And, I think we might have found something special. A place where the Empire can't find us. But it would mean leaving the fight. And well, the fight is all I know.
Cal. Look into the fire. It will warm you. Keep you company.
I know Marin had markings on her face, but I don't remember if that was the pattern or not.
But less
Something about it looks weird.
No, they shouldn't, because those aren't like
everything
drawn on or anything. That's just what Dathomirians look like.
Right, that's just like a skin feature.
Yes, to Dathomirians specifically.
But on a cold night, like tonight, a warm fire is perfect.
Oh yeah, she did. Okay.
And the company
Oh, I
is
see what they did. Okay. So from the first game to the second one, they made the one going up her forehead actually a little bit shorter. That's also just because her forehead looks shorter in general, but it might be her hairstyle.
She did change hairstyles in between games.
Yeah, and then the lines going across her cheeks and up her temples are more elongated and less pointed.
reflected in all the places.
In Fallen Order, her face actually looks longer and thinner. So
It
her skin
probably is. They're probably getting closer to her model.
Right. Yeah. More realistic.
Yes.
Sitting here now,
Yeah, the only ones that didn't change are the
it's clear you made the right choice.
one across the bridge of her nose and the 3 lines at the bottom of her lip.
Fair.
Yeah, no, I knew there were markings on her face. Something felt off about it. Surprised I picked that up.
Hmm. Oh shit.
And they didn't at all bang.
Not at all. Screen blacking out was nothing.
Sure. I can't remember. I know he's supposed to be getting a live action series at some point, but I don't remember when.
That's funny. Marin just fucking with BD1. He was scanning her and she said you missed a spot and he stepped back. He's like, how dare you?
Was it that he's supposed to show up in Ahsoka season 2? I don't remember.
Who, Cal?
Yeah, because he's supposed to get a live action appearance.
Oh, that would
future.
be
I just
cool.
don't remember when. Yeah, I mean, it's one advantage of making him directly based off of his voice actor that they can drag him into live action extremely easily.
Yeah.
But no, he is supposed to show up in live action at some point. I just don't remember which thing it's supposed to be. I would assume it's Ahsoka because that's the only one getting a new season in the near future. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess given the timeline of everything, that would be the most sensible one, or the one to make the most sense.
I don't remember when season 2 of Ahsoka is supposed to happen, though. Because Ahsoka's, well, obviously set around the same time as The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
You know,
Which is 10 years after the collapse of the Empire?
Well, because it is New Republic, so yeah.
Don't worry, Cal. I will protect you.
Well, because she's, remember, in the first bit of hers, which is around the 3rd season of Mandalore, she's hunting down Thrawn.
Yeah, but Thrawn...
You never have enough of these.
Thrawn wouldn't have gotten out of the unknown regions until end of Ahsoka season 1.
Oh, right, I forgot that's where that crazy bastard was hanging out this whole time.
Well, we survived our first storm together.
Yes, we did.
I'm glad we got to see each other again. How long are you staying on Jeddah?
I don't know, but I am excited to
But-
see Greece.
Oh, we'll see. I do not remember
Not bad.
exactly.
We
But
opened
I
up a
just know it is a
cantina.
thing that they are
Loon Saloon.
planning on at some
You
point.
named it after
Yeah,
your great
only
grandmother.
time will tell.
Nothing's more important to Greece than family.
I just know they have said they are planning on making him a fucking like have an appearance in the live action eventually.
Yeah. Well, and I know they're just in talks right now. I don't even know what character they're going to do. It's more than likely probably going to be something with Maul, but they're talking about bringing Sam Witwer in for a live action.
Almost assuredly Maul in that case then. Unless
Yeah.
they're planning on recanonizing Starkiller, but I sincerely doubt they'll do that.
Honestly, the problem is that's been theorized for so long that we don't even know if it's true anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, I always liked them, so it'd be cool if it did, but they'd have to make some jank moves to make it work.
Hello, my friend.
Wait, whoa, what the fuck? You're still alive?
Good job.
Master Cordova. It's an honor. I never thought I'd meet you in person.
The honor is mine, Count. Seers told me everything. You have demonstrated great bravery and wisdom in the face of overwhelming adversity. You chose well? Well, I wouldn't go that far.
The Empire has claimed the ruins. We'll have to find another rendezvous point.
Unfortunate. but at least the storm.
Is it bad that I see Cordova as, oh god, who was Tilk's, like, master in Stargate?
Can't think of it off the top of my head, but
Master Cordova.
Honestly, Cordova
Did you
just
find the Zephyr?
reminds me of every nice old man principal that has a suspension waiting on the end of his tongue.
Sorry to hear that.
As it was. Ultimately, that failure inspired me to seek out other Jedi survivors. That search led me back to my old apprentice.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot Seer was Cordova's apprentice.
yes. That's why she knew about the thing in the first game.
Yeah, no, I just forgot that was spoken about.
Might be Carmen, which is Jacob Carter, which is Sam's dad.
How have you been faring, Cal?
That doesn't sound good.
I've had a few scrapes, but I'm still breathing.
And I'm glad for it. I heard some news about a Jedi terrorist on Coruscant.
Jedi terrorist. So that's what they were calling me on Coruscant. Yeah, I mean, it's believable. I did commandeer the now Chancellor's ship.
You should see the other guys. This base is well hidden.
Yes. Well, the Empire's presence has grown these past years. They are much too strong to fight directly, but we do what we can.
Oh, Tony Amendola, and it was Brata, is who I was thinking of.
It is critical, of course, that our work remains secret.
What work exactly?
Better to ask Seer yourself. Meanwhile, Marin and I will greet our new arrivals. So, how is the desert?
Cold, stormy, and too many Imperials.
Not my preferred weather forecast.
That's not something you hear a lot in the same sentence.
Where did you weather the
Desert and cold.
Oh, well.
I know it's a
that's
thing. Like,
Not even. Yeah, if it's not the middle of the day, deserts are fucking cold.
yeah, you just don't hear a lot of people outwardly talk about it unless you're like physically like an adventurer or cross country.
I'm sorry,
person.
that picture.
War. Give me a moment.
Yours must be in the kitchen.
What
I'll meet up with
thing?
them later.
Just in
for,
general, like.
Both look very close to
Go speak with Seer.
Cordova.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Those are two different people.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I can hear that mouse scroll.
Yeah.
Putting in work. Oh,
Oh, you mean have a Death Trooper game?
yeah. Well, somebody made a concept of that a while back. Wasn't it called Dark Forces or something like that?
Well, that was an actual thing,
Yeah,
sort of.
that
but,
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I watched it and the tagline for it was Dark Forces, so I don't know if it was just he was just using that name for the concept. But it was a really weird like set in like almost like an 80s style survival horror.
No, I can't think of it offhand, but
Yeah, I actually watched it on Reddit. It was, yeah, but didn't that take place from, like, wasn't that ship over Dathomir?
well,
What, the Death Troopers, the ISD? No, that was a random ship in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
Oh, because I'm, or unless they
Death
made their
Troopers
way
is a
there.
book.
Right. I do remember something about the zombie virus either coming from or making its way to Dathomir at one point.
Not as far as I know. I haven't
Yeah,
read the
okay.
book. I need to.
good job.
Oh yeah, Gwendolyn also saw the video, so she knows that I'm not talking out my ass. This is a legitimate thing. It's just
Yeah.
hard to explain because the guy didn't have a proper name for it. Well, it wants me to talk to Seer, but it's not giving me a doorway through.
I think there's an orb there that you can pull.
Oh, wait, tried to grab something. Oh, what the fuck? It's stuck. Okay, so I'm doing a cat run. That's one way to open a door. Well, Seer, you're looking a lot more shiny up top since I last saw you. What kind of wax do you use?
Welcome to Jedi. I knew the storm wouldn't deter you.
You're rebuilding the temple archives.
We're trying. As long as this knowledge remains, the legacy of the Jedi survives.
But no, if they were, honestly, if they were to do something like a Star Wars game in the setting of, like, let's say, Black Ops Zombies, I'd play that. That'd be pretty cool.
We're a part of a network.
Have a character selection similar to Battlefront 2.
Provide safe passage and new identities to those who have been.
She's baby Wolverine. Yeah, that would do it. You can actually see a bit of shine on her forehead, and that's hilarious. I can see the reflection of the blue archive.
Yes. And Force sensitives, and those who help them.
Why didn't you tell me?
You never asked. Besides, I hear you've been busy making yourself the Empire's most wanted.
I wanted to prove to the galaxy that the Empire.
Okay, well now I know she didn't have those tattoos before.
That you can resist.
Well, in the
you
first
have to
game.
Fight if things are gonna get better.
So those are new.
But then they just listen to the propaganda and they pretend they're free anyways.
Order.
You chose a hard path.
And it hasn't made a difference.
Well, while the Empire's trained its eyes on
Yeah,
you,
they were not there.
you've been able to build the network, find allies, and save lives.
God damn it, I forgot about that.
You're just giving up.
Quinlan said, be like Homer, put the head into the bowling ball polisher machine. God. I forgot about that. Oh.
Cal, you were just sent you
God damn it.
You know, there was a time when I remember that the Jedi were more than just weapons. But we both have our roles to play in this struggle.
But that's why I'm here. Seer.
Will you get a load of this? Hey.
Well, hello, Grease.
You can't
Always
say
good
it
of you to
ain't your
ruin the moment.
personality, but kind of creepy though.
Well, it's good to see you too, Grease.
It's what he does.
Yeah.
Well, hello, BD.
Okay.
So, how was your time in the desert?
The storm covered our tracks, but the Empire destroyed one of your speeders.
It's a small price to pay for everybody's safe arrival. And who's this?
Yeah, stick her in the sun. She'd make a good distraction.
He's a friend.
It's so nice to finally meet you. It's hunk of trouble. Hey, we're all together. Huh?
Yes. Now, what brings you all to Jeddah?
We're searching for a lost planet. Tanalorr, you ever heard of it?
It's on the other side of a deadly nebula called the Kobo Abyss.
Well, our archives are far from complete, but I'm sure Master Cordova's up to the task.
With pleasure. The trouble is, we're not the only ones looking for this place.
I knew this was sounding too easy.
Guy's name is Dagan Gera. He was a Jedi. Now he leads a band of raiders on the Outer Rim. There's an old temple there. Dagan intends to reclaim it.
A Jedi temple out of the reach of the Empire could mean that there's information there that we don't have in the archive.
I believe I have something. Oh, you're too kind, BD.
Information that we don't have in the archives. Yeah, well, if there's anything left of it.
Well, boy, this guy knows his audience.
I found no information related to crossing the Kobo Abyss. However, I found two mentions of this Dagan Gera. He had a retreat on Kobo, and records show him frequently visiting a laboratory on its moon.
Okay, we'll check him out.
If you find anything, bring it to me. I am happy to assist further.
Thank you. Both of you.
You're welcome, Cal. I hope you find what you're searching for.
May the Force be with you.
And with you.
It must be because they're in a safe haven. I just realized that, well, I know Seer doesn't have a lightsaber anymore because she gave hers to us, but Cordova isn't carrying one either.
So you're not joining us?
I cannot.
Oh, wait, I can talk? No, I can't talk to him.
Ah, Cal. I was hoping we could speak about something. There is a site, quite an ancient one at that, in the northern desert. I visited it during my early days on Jeddah, before the Empire's presence grew.
What kind of site?
One built by those who revered Force users. We know little about them, but I found the experience quite fascinating. Perhaps you will too.
I'll check it out. Cordova said he found you while he was seeking other Jedi survivors.
Yes. Hard to believe that fate brought us together once again after all this time.
Could have used that luck when we were hunting for the holocron.
I know. Luck or fate. I'm just happy my master is alive and here with us.
Yeah.
I'm determined as ever to tend to the Jedi legacy and resist the Empire.
Glad you didn't have to fly through that storm. So, how's it feel to be piloting the Mantis again?
Like being home.
Then why the long face?
It's been too long. My pilot instincts are all off.
I know how hard it is trying to relearn skills you put to the side.
I guess so, huh? Still, I regret ever walking away from the Mantis. Keep thinking I'm gonna slip up.
You walked away when you needed to. I know you'll pick it back up in no time.
Okay. You're a good friend, Cal.
So where are we headed first? Back to Kobo? Or its moon?
I think we should check out the High Republic settlement first.
Yeah, let's scope it out. Dagan Gera was bound to leave something behind.
Oh, wait. All those doors... Oh. That's cool. This door opens, but there's nothing in... Oh, but there's something up there. Oh. Oh, okay.
The spirit withers before the force of others. Didn't the first tract say, the life force blooms?
Perceptive.
They're completely incompatible.
We seek universal truth, brother. If one tablet says withers, and the other says blooms, neither is universal, by definition. So we ask, what do they have in common?
What do they have in common, brother?
Life and death?
You ought to be reading them. No more
Or that answer, that works too. I wasn't expecting him to use that as a way to, to grade his pupil into reading them.
Another scroll.
Okay, well, that doesn't open.
I suppose you have both studied Oisin's lemma?
Yes, sister.
Indeed, sister.
Then perhaps you will explain to me the paradox of the fifth book.
Oisin explores the antinomy of enlightenment. It's a paradox about the inevitability of cycles.
Explain.
Enlightenment is defined as cycle breaking. But, per the canons, to be enlightened is to suffer the cycle. The more we strive to break the cycle, the more we embody it. But in accepting it, we become enlightened, thereby breaking the cycle.
Indeed. And what do you make of this?
I think the meaning is clear. You can't reason your way to true enlightenment.
Ah. The lemma has confounded scholars for centuries, but to you, its meaning is clear. Well, recall the canons. There is no truth but the truth of all things. There is no knowledge but the force of all others. Brother, perhaps you should revisit the 5th book. And while you're there, revisit the preceding books as well.
Yes, sister.
Up here. Ooh, shiny.
Not a bad find.
That was it, though. Wonder if I can make that jump. Yay! Oh, of
Don't
course.
think we can slice that.
I really need to figure out how to slice open these chests that are locked with the red little tower on them. It's gotta have something to do with that. And of course, there's nothing I can do to it. Oh, shit! Oh, wait, nope, that's not... okay. Right, that's how you use the binoculars. Forgot that was the thing.
You seem agitated, sister. A new acquisition, perhaps.
The Talayan hypothesis. I've barely slept since it arrived. It directly confutes the history of the Third Mandate. Surely the Mandate could not have produced such a document. It presents a completely distinct dogma.
Oh? Our understanding of the higher mysteries is always in motion. Could the same not apply to those who trod the sands before us?
You think their interpretation of the Force could have been transfigured over the course of a single decade?
People change, sister. Even the ancients.
Fair. Got a point.
So good to see you, Merrin. What brings you to Jeddah?
I came across a group during my travels. Their goal is to hide Force sensitives from the Empire. Have you ever heard of the Hidden Path?
Hail, Jedi Knight. I am called Sister Task.
I'm Cal.
Word of your arrival has spread quickly, Noble One. Master Junda holds you in high esteem.
Seer and I have been through a lot together.
Jeddah is brimming with lost artifacts related to your order, among other traditions. Should you happen upon any scrolls or other objects of interest,
Yeah, well, that's just the scroll
I
shop.
would gladly exchange some of the treasures I've unearthed for them.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
We are in your debt, Noble One.
Okay. Answers that question. That's the workbench. Where does this take me?
Places.
Takes you to a land of wonder.
You're the traveler. Have you found any systems outside the Empire's range?
Not that I have come across.
There are countless ruins scattered across the high desert. One of...
Okay, yeah. Ah. Oh wait, I think that one needs to be up there as well as that one. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this takes me... Oh. Wait, examine what? Oh,
Would you look at that?
No other reason for coming out here? I guess not. See more spammels. Still love that name.
Well, I'm gonna head to sleep, so have fun.
Okay.
No, that's entirely fair. I was
The
surprised you
way
were
is
awake this
sealed,
long, and I'm not going to stay up
Outlander.
much longer myself. I'm just doing something
I'm
and then
sorry,
passing
Jedi.
out
The
myself.
gate must remain closed. Imperial patrols have been spotted in the region.
If a...
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye.
Good night.
Oh, god damn it. I'm just noticing that our thing changed.
Oh.
What thing?
Yeah, I see it.
You'll notice afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
God damn it. But yes.
Let me guess, Tony.
No.
Don't know why you had to use the force to reach into that chest, but okay.
Old Aerotech speeder bikes. Never got to ride one.
Oh, this is another dead end. Okay. I mean, I'd rather find a dead end because then I know there's nowhere else to explore in that area. Now, though, find my way back. Okay, but I do have an appointment in less than 6.5 hours, so I should
go past the hell
I
out?
should probably call it.
No, that's fair. All right. Well, then I will hop off. So good night.
Okay, good night.
Have fun ending your stream.
Oh, I will. And now oh god, that's what they're talking about. That is so wrong. What the hell? Just the profile picture of our Discord server got changed. But I feel like that went pretty well. That was a really good stream. We had lots of people turn up to watch. I mean, people always turn up to watch Star Wars because it's Star Wars. How can you not? You know, Star Wars is just awesome. But we had lots of fun. Everybody was laughing and talking about things most of the night, and it was just one of those good streams. But like I said at the beginning of the stream, I will be back tomorrow for more Mass Effect instead of my regular scheduled Saturday stream for that. So I will be back tomorrow night for that. We'll have some more fun with that. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So I hope you all enjoy the content you see on this channel. And if you do, feel free to subscribe and hit the bell notification. Lets you know when we're doing the next one. And hit the comment section up down below, letting us know that you did subscribe, and we will answer to it with a personalized message for you. And let us know if there's any game ideas you want to see us check out in the future, or maybe something better we'd be doing in the games we are playing that we just haven't thought of yet. We'll take a look at those, we'll respond to those as well. And without further ado, I will see you all tomorrow night for Mass Effect. Alright, good night.